have been saying for the last couple of days that we know this. So what that tells you? That tells you that it's somebody else involved.
And that's what I'm talking about, Miss Barbara, where brothers just talking about.
No, I'm talking beyond her. Because
okay, what?
Introduce her. I'm talking about it's others involved beyond him.
Oh, of course, and that's what I was getting to, when I was talking about, Miss Barbara. See, this isn't the first time that she's ran these type of operations before. Right. It just hasn't been at this height before. What they did was they banked and they made an attempt in order to capitalize off of this case, because it was at the point when people like myself was actually tearing every goddamn layer imaginable away from this motherfucker, bro. It wasn't no way that a motherfucker was gonna tell me.
We done that.
Yeah, wasn't nobody gonna tell me no crazy shit they had to do with it. And even when she came with that bullshit, talking about some shit happened with her daughter. Listen, bro, in a spot that's called Lex Vegas down here in North Carolina. That's called Lexington, North Carolina. This is what took place. A girl from Lexington was going to a college in Greensboro. While she was there, it was some dudes that was drinking, doing their thing. Same shit I told you about the date, rape, Visine, and the whole nine shit. The girl was black. She was with some Europeans, and they was partying. Just so happened, they sexually took advantage of her, and then she was found dead after being hung from the motherfucking field. That shit happened around the same time when she was talking about her damn daughter got missing, bro. We been up on game. It's bro, homies everywhere was combing that motherfucking area trying to find out what the fuck was going on, bro. We take that shit real serious. That's why in 2016 we throw the city up down this motherfucker over Keith Lamont Scott, bro. Like real talk. So we wasn't even we weren't looking at it from that angle. See that whole shit when Chosen was talking about the one to say her daughter and this and that.
Let's real quick, bro. Let's say something real quick to add on to what you just said. Right, I feel you on what you just said. And, not to take nothing away from what you just said. Like you said, you and your homies, y'all take that Thses. Look, check this out. This how me and Rob look at the city of Chicago. Think of how many men in the city of Chicago. You with me, bro? Just imagine how many men in the city of Chicago. Now, just imagine how many men in the country of the United States. Feel me on this now. Think of how many men in the country. Think of how many brothers that stepped up and put their feet on the ground with this case. Just me and Rob. But hold on. Think of how many men that was involved in this case on YouTube. Hundreds of them. Not to take nothing from nobody. Because I truly feel if me and Rob was from another state, the way we moved on this case, man, we came to Chicago. And I ain't saying that to take nothing away from nobody because people had their own way to investigate. But I can only speak on what me and Rob did. Because if me and Rob went to these places, knocked on these doors, put them live videos through YouTube feed, the world wouldn't have got that information. We done it. No, hold on. I know. I'm just saying. We done it so the world can get the information. That's one reason, bro. We were so pissed when people would jump up on YouTube and play games, because we knew out of all the men in the city of Chicago and then throughout the country that it was shocking that only two would step up like this. That's embarrassing, not on me and Rob part, but at the same time, I ain't taking nothing away from nobody. Let me stress that. I'm just saying what happened. That's all I can speak on.
Let me elaborate on one thing before world get back here. I just want to say this here too. This where you got to put yourself at, and this where everybody got to put themselves at in our shoes right now. Now, if you was passionate, like just how you passionate about it, world. Now you know you passionate about this case right here. Now look at it like this here, world. If somebody came to you and you was like, you passionate about the case. Now he done showed you something and he leading you to evidence and you knowing like, damn, this shit panning out. that's what we was blind by. You know what I'm saying? He was leading us straight to shit that was panning out. So if you looking at a case, you looking into a case and you got like evidence that like, no, you getting, this motherfucker leading us to evidence that ain't nobody got on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So how, you know what I'm saying? You only gonna ride with that. You gonna go hard for it. But at the end of the day, he was behind it. You see what I'm saying? Especially if it's panning out. That's why we was going like, if we going to A&R Leaks and A&R Leaks telling us, look, let me give y'all a few bucks to shut y'all up. You see what I'm saying? How else we gonna think? Then another motherfucker try to pay us. Then we got the police, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta go in because he knew what he was doing. He was throwing jabs at them people and was using me and Marco as the, you see what I'm saying? The motherfucker, the muscle to go into these places to shake these people up so he can get his check. You feel what I'm saying? They can complete their scam. Basically, that's what the fuck they was doing.
Okay, and everything that you just said, especially, you know what I'm saying, that scamming with that check, I'm in agreement 100%. But this is the thing I'm saying right here. Now, through the research that I've done, looking at this shit from a logical perspective, right, I said, oh, okay, all right, well, you know, a black girl got killed in a hotel. She was found in the freezer and shit, right? Okay, now, I put myself in that situation. Now, if this was my family member, it would have been on site. We would have been there. So when that did not take place, and I didn't see any males supposedly, allegedly, that were doing anything in reference to that case, I said, oh, okay, why? Well, I don't even really believe this shit real. So then I said, well, hey, let's look at it from a judicial perspective and let's do the numbers. Being that the Thses actually picked up that case and they mysteriously just disappeared, you know, Marco know, Ken you out know, the Thses got a 99.9 conviction rate. So there would be no reason whatsoever that the motherfucking Thses would even drop this case, period.
Exactly.
So looking at everything else, all the other information that lined up, I said, oh, okay, well, I see what the fuck going on now. So people just on YouTube now make an attempt through views, through viewership, content, making a little motherfucking hustle on the side off of the supposed alleged death of a girl found in the cooler. Not the freezer, although they said she was froze, but in the cooler. And I don't know what cooler in this fucking earth is that motherfucking cold where it's gonna freeze somebody or keep somebody ass froze.
And I don't know who can unthaw a body that fucking quick. Who can unthaw a body that quick? Come on, man. It take almost 2 weeks to unthaw a fully froze body.
Right.
Man, I sit back, listen, man, I sit back.
But you know what though? That's what a lot of people was getting me and Rob confused at, because like what you just said, we was going and we was going investigating, but coming back to what you just said, that was something that we was noticing later, because our passion overrode our intellect. I cannot say that enough, bro, because that's what happened. That's what happened.
Just the passion for it.
That's real.
Because ever since day one, when a motherfucker met us coming up there, and you know what I'm saying, Marco was always real mellow with it, but they always seen my passion. That's why I always was going hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the only reason why I used to go hard on motherfuckers, because it's like, okay, if me and Marco go out here and we run up in A&R Leaks and we get this motherfucking exclusive footage, how you think we feel, bro, to gotta hop on the internet when we got motherfuckers talking about, oh man, them niggas didn't go there, they lied trying to debunk us. You know what I'm saying? When we putting our life on the line. You feel me? A real nigga would just be like, okay, shit, I can't debunk it. I don't give a fuck how much a real nigga, if I hated myself and that was me in that predicament, I hated that nigga right there, some shit, I'd just be like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we can't say nothing. The nigga went out there and put his feet on the ground. That's it, that's all. That's how the game go.
Man, look here.
Ain't no personal, emotional shit.
See, when I seen the video, I heard you talking and shit. And I seen Chosen King on that motherfucker, and I was looking at how scared that little ass nigga was looking and shit just to be in goddamn Chicago, right? This nigga scared as fuck, right? So when I seen that, I said, okay, well, if he supposedly fuck with these dudes like this, why the fuck he looking scared? I probably would have slapped shit out of his ass right then and there, bro. He already looked like he was an operative. I would have been checking that nigga to see if he was fucking wired up in, bro. Like that nigga right there, he like on a whole nother side with this
Yeah,
shit
see,
right
but
here.
we didn't really
People don't
notice it.
fucking understand.
We didn't really notice it when we in that car. You know, we riding this storm and we on the business and shit. You know what I'm saying? And in Chicago, you know, you paying attention more to the outside than you is the inside. But definitely, I peeped it when I went back and looked at the video, and then he knew it because he went back and did a live the next day, and he heard motherfuckers on there like, I mean, because he addressed it. He was like, yeah, people talking about I'm scared and woo. Man, there was so many comments up under there. He was trying to delete them motherfucking people talking about, man, that nigga look scared as hell. He looked shook as fuck. He tried to delete them. That's why he dressed it the next day on the live. Hey, Mark, I'm finna run this gas station. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Hey, Will. Hey, let me ask you this, because this is an epic question right here that I want to put on record, that I've been wanting to put on record for a minute. But let me ask you this. Like, all right, check this out. Say if something like this would have happened, and I ain't asking you, I don't want you to put where you from, and put it out there. But say that this same incident would have happened where you from. You hear me? So, and then within that, in the same city, you have raised kids in the same city. This is where you was born and raised. That you from here, you got family here. How you would have reacted? Would you have reacted? Would you have done the same thing me and Rob did, or you'd have done something different?
Yeah, I would have done something different. Because, see, I knew that the reason why you and Rob was doing what y'all was doing, because both of y'all had the same compassion behind what the fuck had took place. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
I could tell that about him.
Right.
I could tell that by his, just give me a sec. Right. Now, just by his vocal tone when he get upset, I know how I sound when I get upset, and it don't be an act. So real niggas recognize real niggas. Cheer. NIGGAS or NEGUS, same shit. But what I'm telling you is, with that dude, none of his characteristics or mannerisms were aligned with nothing that y'all was talking about.
I feel you on that too, but that wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say, when I asked you, would you have done what me and Rob done, or you'd have done something different?
Oh, yeah, I would have done something different.
You'd have done something different. What? Yeah, right. I mean, and tell me what you'd have done differently from what me and Rob was doing.
Okay, right.
And hold on, let me specify so you can like narrow in on your answer. Now, when I say what me and Rob is doing, I ain't talking about Foz. Fuck Chosen, not even implicating him, even though he's in the picture. When I say what me and Rob was doing, I'm saying Foz being the only two men that put our feet on the ground, going to all these places and making this shit happen. What would you have done different than that?
I would have found the family first.
We done that.
No, what I'm saying is I would have found them, but it wouldn't even have been nothing said about me finding them. Just like, for instance, I'm going to play it to you like this right here. That's like if he and somebody had an issue or whatever.
Right.
And I found
Which family? Who you talking about, Miss Barber family?
Yeah.
He talking about Miss Barber family?
No, Rob, I'm rephrasing the question.
No, because we did. We was in contact with somebody in Miss Barber family the whole time.
He said that would have happened in my city.
Hey, here you go. I'm narrowing the question down. I'm breaking it down like right here. What would you have done as a man in your hometown if this would have happened? And as a man, you got kids. You raise kids, this where you from, and this your home. This where you was born and raised, but this your home. You got family, kids, and everything.
He basically talking about far as your actions.
As a man. Right.
Far as your actions, bro. Not like far as with the chosen thing or none of that. Far as basically, far as would you would have put your 10 toes on the ground. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
That's the question he was asking.
I'm
So, not right, but so when you say, so going back to rephrase the question and get a direct answer from me. When I say, would you have done the same thing what me and Rob did, or you'd have done something different? What's your answer?
Yeah, I most definitely would have did something different. I applaud what y'all done, you know what I mean, 100%. Together, but if you just asking about me, like I say, bro, I'm ignorant all the way, bro. So no, I would have been all the way in that shit, bro. Like my team, I'm telling you, bro, like the Crown Plat. Listen, bro, we'd have been in that shit at the goddamn flower shop, my dude. We would have been everywhere, that motherfucker swooping all the way through.
Yeah, bro.
No. What I'm telling you is, no. I wasn't just going there. We was gonna get some results, whether it would have been a repercussion on our ends or not. And that's what I'm telling you.
You wasn't gonna get no results in that Crown Plaza world.
You wasn't gonna get no results.
You wasn't gonna get no results. You was gonna get the same results we got. Because this a whole different type of people we playing with, world. These ain't like just the regular Arabs. We can go up to the corner, they at the hotel or something like that. Man, we playing with a different breed of people, man. So it was just like, you wouldn't have got no results up in there. You would have got arrested in Rosemont. You see what I'm saying? Or on some real shit.
That's not what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second.
Huh? Go ahead, Mark. Let him go.
We can go get the business taken care of. We smart enough. We ain't got to.
You breaking up a little bit, Marco. You breaking up a little bit, Marco.
Yeah.
Go ahead, World.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. Hold on. Say this. I gotta say this. We got the job done. We know we could have went up in that motherfucker, but everybody know how me and Rob roll, and this is what I'm saying. We know we too intelligent, too smart enough to just go some fucking well and not get the and on top of that, fucking go to jail. That defeats the whole purpose. I'm not down on you when I say that. I'm saying the reason we got the job done because we strategized that shit, outthought they ass, and got the job done, and then go to jail not one fucking time. Matter of fact, we had an encounter with the police. Checked him on the way out the door. The motherfucking detective who was on the case, Rob pat the motherfucker on the shoulder. As soon as Rob pat him on the shoulder, I walked right up to him and snapped a picture of him, and we didn't go to jail.
They had sheriffs looking for us everywhere. We was on live with Chosen while the sheriffs was trying to find out what my truck was when we came up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Masons and all. We wasn't on that shit. We came out though trying to help. You know what I'm saying? We came in the door just listening to a nigga from our that wasn't from our city that was dropping facts. Everybody that followed Chosen followed him because they was seeing shit in the case that was adding up that wasn't nobody else giving them. So that's how everybody followed him. So when he got Miss Barbara, you notice when he started turning up and he jumped up to them from 4,000 to 10,000, down to 13,000 subs like that. That's when me and Mara, that's the day motherfucker wouldn't put that flyer on Teresa Doe. You see what I'm saying? That's when they jumped up.
Even with that,
you feel me?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I knew he ain't do it. That's what I'm saying. I knew that. I knew his motherfucking ass ain't do it.
But guess what Teresa and them did know? See, guess what Teresa and them did know, though? Let me just say one thing. Guess what Teresa and them did know? And guess what everybody else did know? Teresa knew, like all them other motherfuckers knew, that there was Antoinette Levette Evans in that casket. She knew it. That's why she didn't come back. That's why she didn't do nothing. The next thing she did the next day was said, I got a hit out on King Rob and Chosen King. Because at that time, my motherfuckers didn't even know Marco was in play. That's why she didn't even come back and say nothing, because she knew she had both win. That's why she was really quiet then, because they had both the whistleblowers over there. They had Chosen over there, and she had Miss Barb over there.
Yeah, Chosen was just playing the front, man. I see that now. And like I say, I identify with King Rob. You know what I'm saying? Just from listening to him and what the fuck he done been through anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, with that nigga, I already knew that he wasn't even certified on no motherfucking stuff imaginable. But when he kept coming at my shit, I was like, okay, well, it got to be something a hell of a lot deeper than this YouTube shit right here. And then when I started putting two and two together, I said, oh, okay, all right, I get it now. We done checked out your place for employment and everything. That's why you got to keep it moving. That's why the nigga that's why your little bitch ass got to keep it moving like that, nigga. If you is listening, nigga, that's why you got to. That's why you got to keep running, nigga, because you done shitted on a lot of people. You done took a lot of people motherfucking money, nigga, hacking their motherfucking shit. You got niggas online, got motherfuckers out here playing scripts and shit like I done took they shit, nigga. I would have took something, nigga. I would have took all of it, nigga. You must got me fucked up. You know my motherfucking real name, nigga. Yeah, don't get me fucked up. Man, motherfucker gonna talk about some goddamn, his name Brick Ray. Who the fuck don't know that's my motherfucking name, nigga? If you know what my motherfucking name is, really, nigga, you wouldn't even be saying my motherfucking name. Tell you the truth. All that old hoe ass shit he talking about. So when I seen that for what it was, and I told the nigga all the motherfucking live shit, and when I talked to the nigga, I say, bro, man, you already know, man, I'm from the city, bro. I say, bro, I know where Wilson, North Carolina at, bro. I got homies down there. I got niggas in Port City and Wilmington and everything, bro. Don't play them games, niggas in New Bern. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, bro. Don't in the Bull City, nigga. Don't try that shit, bro. That's why nigga had to keep it moving. He had to keep it moving.
Hey, Rob, let me say this right quick. Marco.
By the hotel where
Marco.
we stayed at?
Marco,
What's the name of that spot? Yeah.
No, I want to say this here, Marco. This is what I was telling the subs about the other day. Chosen from Wilson, North Carolina, right? From North Carolina, right? But check this out, though. Yazzie from North Carolina, right? Remember when I kept telling him before the month? Remember I told you, Marco, before the nail in the coffin and after I say, remember how many times I told Chosen? The twins went to North Carolina first, from Pittsburgh. They went to North Carolina.
That's
then they went to Atlanta. Then they went to Atlanta.
That's right.
Listen, Anisha was only in Chicago about 4 years. That's it. That's all. She was only in Chicago for about 4 years. And I'm going to tell you this here. Why you think the first girl that they had playing that bullshit, remember when the girl that was in the con was like, she was supposed to go to the movies with us. I don't know what the fuck she was with Irene them for. Irene ain't even from over here. Irene a BD. Irene only knew her for like 4 years. That's all Irene knew her for. Because the girl only been down here 4 years. Right. She went to, if you go read all the newspaper scripts on them
if you paying attention, you will see why King Rob would say, Teresa, tell the world that's not your daughter, and why he in the mix. Think about that when you hear this stuff. Because when he was saying they switching bodies and in there, don't sound so crazy now, do it. Thumb this live up, cause you'll watch pop and we listening to these serial killers that works and informants for the police and the FBI department to keep that money rolling when it comes to body snatching. Hey, y'all Masons? They all Masons. Miss Teresa, if you get this message, please, I would love to talk to you. I know you made videos about Trey. Let's bury the hatchet. Oh, you respond, I want to talk. I just want to show the world. I just want to show a world how you a fraud. You a fraud. You been caught up. Wish they came in the they switching bodies, and man, they done set up there and took pictures of a gravesite. No headstone. How you gonna respond to that, Miss? This game is over for you. It's over for you, boo. Man, we finna get the truth. All we just gotta do is listen to King Rob, cause all that stuff King Rob said, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, damn, it's crazy, man. I don't believe it. Nope. No, man, you hate. Goddamn, Mr. Reese, I love you, boo, and forget about King Rob and all this stuff. Disclaimer: first use, education purpose use only. All right, image and music clips and other material that belong to the owner, and we don't even claim ownership of this. We just using our freedom of act for education purpose and showing what the world happened to Kenneka. So check this out. We finna get to the bottom of this, like what you said. ASP. Yeah, we finna get to the bottom of this. So look, that last video that I made of that funeral, that's all I need to do. Oh, you just gotta do it to the serial killer. Same serial killer that teaching on Miss Teresa, it's the same serial killer Miss Teresa hired. Same stuff they initiating, you know what I'm talking about? Salute to you. Salute. So let's play these serial killer videos. Cause they telling you what happened to Val.
Wins. They gonna say them girls went to them kids went to North Carolina first. And Chosen never said it on the fucking nail in the coffin. And I kept wondering, like, why the fuck he won't just tell them that they went to North Carolina first? But I wasn't thinking at the time. You see what I'm saying?
His ass was at. Right. Where he was at.
Exactly.
Right. And then when he said that shit, look, I told that nigga on Fed Pound, I say, bro, I'm not the one that's worried about going to prison, nigga. Because if I go, I already know it's Swayze, nigga. You from here, nigga. You already know you got to come up in that motherfucker with me and my niggas anyway, nigga. So what the fuck you talking about? If you listening now anyway. So what the fuck you talking about, bro? What the fuck is you talking about, bro? 704 with this shit, bro. Don't get it fucked up. I don't know about all this extra shit, but you already know what it is, bro. Straight like that everywhere, bro. Charlotte, Monroe, goddamn Gaston, Kings, Mount Shelby, Bedford City, Laurel, Rock Hill, Concord, Kannapolis, niggas. Don't get it fucked up, bro. Like, seriously. And so you done let these niggas out. You don't put these niggas out here on the water on some other shit because you trying to cover up some shit. That's what you trying to do. But like I say, any kind of way you in North Carolina and you catch a charge and you go to jail and go to prison, nigga, we on your ass. I'm telling you that now. I don't know nothing about what they talking about. I'm telling you what the fuck I'm talking about. And this world news saying this, yeah, you believe that, bro. You fucked up my shit with my mama on that, bro. So I'm telling you that on site. All the way on site. And this ain't YouTube, okay? All right.
You know what time it is, man. That nigga know what time it is. All that bullshit. That's all he did the whole time, man. That nigga sat there, you know what I'm saying? He used everybody. He used the subs, turned all type of motherfuckers against motherfuckers. He used the YouTuber. Then he sit up there, got the nerve to say, this side of YouTube is too much drama. Nigga, you made all the drama over here, motherfucker. Every piece of drama over here can be motherfucking linked back to you and that bitch ass nigga straight drop.
Pretty much. And even their affiliation within the shit now is coming out. Just like the names that was mentioned when we started talking about that damn Google Hangout. And that Lance Hughes with that Gray Hughes and them knowing each other. I was noticing that shit, man, after the live upload, after I cut Gray Hughes faggot ass out.
Man, I used to tell Marco.
Everywhere straight drop go, Gray Hughes be.
I was telling Marco that the whole time. I was telling Marco that the whole time. I was like, man, look, man, Gray Hughes and straight drop is man, they was put there to do that. You see how Gray Hughes will be right there on the panel. Everything straight drop say he'll debunk it. Even straight drop subs is telling him, man, bro, won't you get this goofy ass nigga out of here? He's just debunking everything you say, but he couldn't get Gray Hughes out of there because him and Gray Hughes was doing that on purpose, man. That's great. They was, oh man, listen here, man. All them motherfuckers was together.
Man, I'm telling you, yo, this shit's so funny style. You can ask a kid to tell you out of his mouth. Tay Zonde told us on the live upload that she was giving the pictures from the edited shit to straight drop when he was playing like he was watching the videos and finding shit. Straight like that, bro, no chaser. And that thing hot. So I go to the lady, I go to her shit, I say, why you still talking about this shit? So she like, oh, if you don't like it, you unfollowing all this other shit. I say, all that shit is watered down. All that surveillance footage shit. And that shit done been edited and altered. That Vivo tech shit, they been in this shit from the beginning. You got to think about how much money they actually generated. These motherfuckers got partnerships with not only these motherfuckers online, but with cell phone subscribers as well. You got to look at it for what it's worth.
Hey,
these motherfuckers done caked off us, yo. They done caked off.
Hey, yeah, check this out, though, world. Marco, tell them how Straight Drop just popped up with. Tell them how Straight Drop just popped up with that footage. We went in the Crown Plaza and got some footage, right? When we went down there and got the footage, Marco noticed the footage, like, bro, this how they edited everything. You know what I'm saying? And we did a video. Marco did a video showing how they edited the shit at the Crown Plaza, took shit out and all that. Tell them about how that fool just had the video, Marco.
Look, right. After we go to the Crown Plaza. So one day I'm just sitting back looking at the footage and shit. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I go back and I look at the shit that's on YouTube. But the shit on YouTube, when you look at the ceiling in the kitchen, they got some black shit coming from the ceiling we got the actual footage. We up in that motherfucker. So I look at our footage. I'm like, damn, you see air conditioners and you don't see no table right here and this not there and all that shit. So we do a live on it. So now I'm like, so if we got real footage from being up in that motherfucker, and the only footage that they put out on YouTube was fucking edited. The other day I look on Straight Drop page, I'm like, how the fuck he get a whole fucking, we got a nice amount of footage. But this motherfucker got a lot of footage of unedited. I'm like, how can he get that?
Easy, and that's how he had gained access to that through Vivotech. And it's crazy because initially when they was talking about this case, they were saying, you know, like on the Rosemont website that you could actually buy, you know what I'm saying, that footage.
Yeah.
But it's a
know about that. No,
Get them likes up, y'all.
I know about that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, look, okay, if that was the case, bro, then we would have been seeing it. We would have seen it before we even got it. If they got the Rosemont, if it was on the Rosemont website.
Marco, what I said was the Rosemont website was actually selling footage, but Vivotech is the people that had the clearest, crispest videos of that whole surveillance shit.
Bro. Okay, I understand that, and I know that. But up until we uploaded, listen, bro, I'm the one that fucking held the camera, shooting the shit. So up until we put that shit up on YouTube, ours was the crispiest, clear, true footage. Even the footage that he put up ain't even clearer than the camera that I was shooting that shit with. I'm telling you what I know, bro.
See, that's the crazy shit.
Still on YouTube. Go back, the video. Matter of fact, me and Rob gonna fucking present that particular video tomorrow, bro. I'm talking about the video where we showed the difference from our footage and their footage. We gonna present that tomorrow.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so the difference between yours and theirs. So when you actually went up there, could you see some telltale signs that would prove that in fact what we seen was older surveillance footage?
We could prove that it was edited, everything. It wasn't older. It wasn't older footage. We could prove that it was edited because when we went in there, Marco had to go back and look like, damn, why the fuck this black thing up here on this picture, but not here in this one? Marco broke it down to what they did. It's like a vent that ain't here. Even the clock thing right there. You know what I'm saying? We got the footage of everything.
Right, exactly.
Go ahead, break it down, Marco.
Exactly.
That's basically what it was. Like, it was like Marco.
Like Rob said, going back looking at the footage, I'm like, hold the fuck up. Ain't no clock right here, but when we go up there, the clock right there.
Indeed.
Clock on the wall in our footage. We see, matter of fact, I'm finna go this deep. Remember when the shit first kicked off? Hold on, hear me out, bro. Remember when the shit first kicked off and they was trying to say on Crown Plaza video footage that the dude that had on the white jacket was hiding in the corner?
Right.
Now, you know what they did? What they did is
the blue jacket.
All they did was put a blue and white. And when we went up in that motherfucker, you know what was in that exact same corner?
The blue jacket.
Some blue and white food trays.
Yep, some blue and white food trays. You talking about the blue jacket? The dude they kept saying, "Look, the dude in the blue jacket right there. The dude in the blue jacket. That wasn't no blemish. Some food trays right there. We went in there. That's what was there.
Exactly.
But
look at the manipulation in something just that small.
It was a lot of shit.
And on top of that, we noticed our footage showed it 3 big giant ass air conditioners up in the ceiling. But they footage showed some blacked out shit that looked like they took and paint Photoshop or some shit and just threw a black mark over it.
Right, and I get that 100%. And then, like I say, with the Gray Hughes upload, he was actually showing in 3D how that the kitchen was actually set up, right? And when I seen that shit, I said, oh, okay, well, all right, well, being that you do know that and you can use video enhancement to do that, that does not dispel the myth or take away that the event actually did take place at an earlier time from what we actually seen.
Yeah, it could have done, World. It could have done, World. Just like you say, World, it could have been a lot of that shit could have been taken, like you say, earlier than the actual time, because even if you pay attention at Gray Hughes' whole thing when he got in the game was debunk a lot of shit that was going on. The Crown Plaza footage. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't debunking nothing else but the hotel shit.
Right. And then if you think about how adamantly that he was online making the attempts to prove that he did not go to the cooler area, et cetera, then you got to ask yourself how months later he then was like defending Monifa. I made a video clowning on some other shit. This nigga was defending Monifa, talking about why you talking about that girl.
The murder of Antonia Evans. We not gonna sugarcoat it. Antonia Evans that was killed. I'm telling you facts, man. I can show you the video of this man beating her to death. And he called my people and said, we found her. She don't want to talk to the family. We found her. We verified her via phone. You can't verify nobody via phone. How the detective Hayden playing, man? I've been talking to him for a month on the phone. He steady spilling us off. All we want to do is see our family members. If you said you seen her, you found her, just let us see us. We've been talking for a month. He lied to us. He lied to us. This man played a part of her case, man. He lied like that the last couple of months. Missing person. He had the case, Antonia Evans. And then he told my people, don't worry about no media coverage. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing. He gave us 16 flyers and kicked the whole 66-year-old lady about it. He know what we talking about. Tell Detective Hayden to go on YouTube. You on YouTube, John. That's my aunt.
Who's the detective? Hagen or Hayden? Hayden. She said he doesn't work anymore, but we have, and we told Hagen also we have audio proof, we have visual proof, we recorded everything. You know, it's not to be used in court of law or anything like that, but we have all the recordings of Officer Hagen telling us that he identified a woman who's deceased over the phone. And he got her whole immediate family playing a part in it also. And it ties back into the Crown Plaza incident with Kenneka Jenkins. There wasn't Kenneka Jenkins there. We found the plot. We found the plot that has Antonia Evans in the plot, and it's not Kenneka Jenkins.
We got AR leaks that said he played around. They threw a double funeral that night. We can show you the caskets going down in there, 2 different caskets. Kenneka Jenkins is cremated. She got cremated at Everston Crematory. That lady that was in that casket is Antonia Lavette Evans. We came up here 111. Hayden gave my aunt 16 flyers and said, don't worry about no media coverage because y'all won't get it.
But he doesn't work anymore, right?
But now he don't work here. He's a juvenile officer. So
hold on. He said yes. You said yes?
He said yes. She said no.
He said yes.
With Antonia Evans' mom and her interview.
Boom. Okay, this thing through the confusion. Miss Barbara says her daughter is not light complected. She's dark complected. And we all can see that with our own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So take that in consideration.
Like that, and I said, "Oh, okay, all right, I get it. All right, well, you must be a friend of the family any motherfucking way, and we already know where all of those children came from collectively, centrally. That makes up the family that now that we thinking there's different people that's beefing and all this other shit. Why the fuck you think Mama T was housing all their ass over there in any motherfucking way? We know who the goddamn Bible attorney is. Exactly. We know who get the check every month. That's why she had all them motherfucking names, had cable vision and different goddamn names, different cell phones, and all type of shit and all that.
It wasn't even just the kids. All of them was living in all of their little houses in the hundreds. The fat girl, the fat sister, Curtis Jackson, all of them was in the bando. All of them, they was all in these spots. You see what I'm saying?
Their whole life is a scam.
See, like I say, man, this whole shit, like I said, the boy Chosen, how how I really linked the shit is when people start making them allegations with him and Tanasia Walker actually being related in the picture that they was posting or whatever. That's when I started running this shit backwards, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, now what is the possibility of this guy actually knowing her? And then this is how I figured it out. Because she's the same white woman that was seen at the front of the desk with the white shirt on or whatever, when people were saying, oh, okay, well, nah, you know what I'm saying, that's a dude or that's a transsexual and all this other dumbass shit, right? That same woman was friends with a lady that was on Facebook before that she unfriended her. And the reason how I know, because I was up in the goddamn group scrolling like a motherfucker. And when I peeped that, I said, well, okay, let me look into her. I ain't even going to focus on the girl in the video that walked past the elevator acting like she heard some shit or whatever. I said, all right, what's the fuck I'm going to do? Let me climb into this motherfucker. And then the girl, you know what I'm saying, her boyfriend, he stayed in none other than motherfucking Georgia. Your boy ran from Wilson to. And I said, oh, okay, all right. Let me see which way this motherfucker banging right here. So I flipped through little pictures and shit and all that, and I said, oh, okay, well, that's the connectivity with all of this shit right here that's going on. And then with everything connected with that Black Lives Matter shit, I said, oh, okay, well, these motherfuckers done been given an assignment. They've been given an assignment to trick our ass through this goddamn site.
Hey, World, pay attention.
Deployed.
Yeah, pay attention to this here, World. Pay attention to this here. Tanasia, that's why I say, look, the Tanasia shit, and check this out. Tanasia is Tyrole's god stepbrother. That's why that's how Chosen know that Tyrone locked up right now. That's why he been trying to say that Tyrone shit about me and Marco. About they was there with Tyrone and trying to say Tyrone my brother. Chosen know Tyrone because Tanasia is his goddamn god bro. I mean his stepbrother.
Right.
That's why Chosen always knew off top, like, y'all see everybody that's in that reenactment, they all family. That's how he knew Tanasia and all them, Tyrone and them. That's how he knew that shit.
Right. And then, like I say, when you look at the relation with the whole shit, it'll start to make sense how they start just throwing certain shit out there, you know, making people feel like, you know what I'm saying, that they more or less had leads on what the fuck was going on, whereas the whole time they wasn't doing that but throwing us the fuck off.
They was throwing us off. That was it. Look, it wasn't just him, man. It was him, Jess 33rd, Drip. It was all of them. They was all put here to just keep the story going crazy. That's why you had Andrew Holmes saying, we need the women on this case. We need all women because he was going to play with their emotions. And all of them was put together to keep the story going crazy. And Chosen flipped up on him. That's why he was the only motherfucker went to the right. And that's why all of them motherfuckers was at his ass. That's what the name of the game was to keep everybody thrown off. But when Chosen flipped right with the Teresa sacrificing her daughter, and then went about a couple months
you can look at it like this here. The reason why he putting Chosen King on blast, because Chosen King, this is the reason why I believe, I might be wrong on this, but I got pictures of Chosen King, date Tanasia Walker. And it would make sense if he dated Tanasia Walker, their boyfriend and girlfriend, and she told him what was going on. It would make sense why he snitched and they try to put him at the Crown Plaza. You look at how the way Chosen King was looking at it like, boom, I'm finna tell the world. But they folk put him at the Crown Plaza and made him sound crazy. But if it weren't for Chosen King, if it weren't for Chosen Robin, all of these people, we would have never known about a Cassie switch. We would have never known about Miss Teresa. Is that your daughter? Because this the whole purpose of this live video. Probably why they had to cremate the body and stage a goddamn funeral and tell the world a lie just to cover up missing people. Do that make sense now? Because if you look up on the internet right now, Kenneka, this is what the internet and Google and the main media said. Kenneka Jenkins is not Miss Teresa's daughter. And I'm going to put it out there like that. Because if you want to know the truth, Google it. I was flabbergasted. The thing that I found out, I was like, whoa. That's why Miss Teresa can't show no death certificate. See what I'm saying? Check this out though. Valuable information here. Valuable information. It's why they talking.
Later, I think deep in the case, then he got a motherfucker like me and Marco. Now it's time for me to put my thing in with Miss Barbara. You see what I'm saying? Go ham with Miss Barbara, put my lick in with her. And then we just like him and Miss Barbara kept saying. Like Miss Barbara said, man, they going too fast. Cause we really got to digging into that motherfucker. You feel me?
Hey, King Rob, when she say, y'all going too fast, when she say, y'all going too fast, hey, what you would think of Marco?
Marco, tell him what you was thinking. Marco said, well, how the fuck are we moving so fast? Marco, like you trying to say, Marco said we shouldn't be moving too fast. Your daughter dead, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Bitch, we
Look at the photos and look at the complexion of the people you see. You dig what I'm saying? Let's be rational and logical thinkers. Her daughter is dark complexion.
I'm telling you facts, man. I can show you the video of this man beating her to death. And he called my people and said, we found her. She don't want to talk to the family. We found her. We verified her via phone. You can't verify nobody via phone. Not a detective hating playing, man. I've been talking to him for a month on the phone. He steady spilling us off. All we want to do is see our family members. If you said you seen her, you found her, just let us see us. We've been talking for a month. He lied to us. He lied to us. This man played a part of her case, man. He lied like that the last couple of months. Missing person. He had the case, Antonia Evans. And then he told my people, don't worry about no media coverage. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing. He gave us 16 flyers and kicked the whole 66-year-old lady about it. He know who we talking about. Tell Detective Hagen go on YouTube. You on YouTube, John. That's my aunt.
Who's the detective? Hagen or Hagen?
So Robert Stanton is cool with King Rob, and Robert Stanton was fucking with a girl that her boyfriend had some things going on. When I say some things going on, we mean harvesting. And she would find out what's really going on. And she in an abusive relationship, and she ended up. It makes sense. It makes sense. It all makes sense why he said, yeah, this my relative. So, make a long story short, if you got King Rob claiming Antonia Evans is his aunt, and that's the aunt in the casket, and she messed with King Rob Holman, so now you see the setup why she had to get out of her. Look at it like this here. A wife found out what the husband was doing, and it exposed her family members, and they had to get her out of her. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? That's why he knew about the casket swipe. Just you know what I'm saying? Just keep listening, cause keep this in mind. This finna make sense right here. Boom, this finna make a lot of sense right here. Why is
the night of Kenneka's murder cover-up in history, okay? I need y'all to listen. Kenneka Jenkins' case is the biggest murder cover-up in history, okay? I need y'all to listen to me. Because I'm getting messages.
I bet you this sound. I bet
I'm
you
not
this.
gonna be quiet. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I know.
Hey, I bet you this. I bet you this. That I bet you this. That don't sound so crazy now. And I want everybody to thumb this video up if this make a lot of sense now that you thought this was crazy or didn't comprehend at the time. Like, well, that kind of made sense, but I don't see what's going on. I see what you're saying, but watch this.
Because I know for a fact that a lot of you guys stopped paying attention to this story. I didn't. I followed this story from the beginning to now, okay? From September 9th to today. I'm going to tell you what's going on, and you need to hear this. This is very serious, and fuck the fuck up, all right? This is what happened. Number 1, 2 girls were killed, okay? 2 girls were killed. The footage that was released the night of Kenneka's death was fake, okay? Her roaming the halls was scripted and staged. Her walking into the kitchen was scripted and staged. And also, the footage of the live video in the room was staged. They had all those kids go in there and pretend, okay? Kenneka died 3 days before that night. The woman that died that night is Antonia Evans, and y'all ain't even really seen her yet, unless you've been following the story. So I'm going to break it down to you, okay? And
Think about the Selena Gomez. She said Kenneka died a couple of days earlier. Then Antonio and Vet Evans died that night. On September the what? Hold up. Is we paying attention? Hold on. When Selena go, watch this. This what Hollywood don't want y'all to know. When Selena Gomez had her emergency surgery, it's finna get deep. Think about that Selena Gomez story. Think about the timeline that I showed y'all. Think about, I can go to Facebook right now and show you Kenneka Jenkins page. Then that Kenneka Jenkins page said 3 days in the freezer. I said that. I said it. Listen again to this. Watch this.
the night of Kenneka's death was fake, okay? Her roaming the halls was scripted and staged. Her walking into the kitchen was scripted and staged. And also, the footage of the live video in the room was staged. They had all those kids go in there and pretend, okay? Kenneka died 3 days before that night. The woman that died that night is Antonia Evans, and y'all ain't even really seen her yet, unless you've been...
And that would make sense why you got this. Funeral. Hold up. And that's why you would have this funeral. Do that make sense now? Do that make a lot of sense? When Trey Gang exposed that casket theory and brought it to the light, do that make sense now? I just want to know. I just want to know this. Keep this in mind. The girl that's telling y'all this stuff is an actor. Now look, this lady clearly got pink. This is pink. This is pink. This is pink, gang. Not purple. And look, if you look at the background, it don't even match up to how they got this set up. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. So if you watch that footage like I did, you will clearly understand that's why they had to rent a room on the 7 and have everybody focus on room 926 just because what she just said. Because what she just said. Cause if you still thinking Kenneka was in room 926 with Irene them with the live video, you completely wrong. But ain't that's what Miss Teresa wants you believe? And yeah. Boy, this stuff is so. Watch this.
Been following the story, so I'm gonna break it down to you, okay? Andrew Holmes is the activist that claims that he saw the footage of Kenneka walking into the freezer and then later on went back and denied it. That's Andrew Holmes. He's the black guy. He's the one that started all this shit. There was a girl that got raped in March, okay? She got raped in March of 2017, but she looked exactly like Kenneka. Now, you got Lenora and Teresa playing the mom and the sister. That is not her mom, and that is not her motherfucking sister, okay? She's.
And watch this. You can Google this right now. If you think I'm lying, Google it. Google it. And you finna share this video. You finna share this video because that's what Miss Teresa didn't want nobody to know. Why do you think you can't trace? Ooh. And maybe the whole time, actually, watch this. Y'all, listen to when I say this. Look at this situation like this here. It was a murder of a teenager that was found in the freezer in the hotel. And you have a mother claiming to be a daughter of this child. In reality, she is somebody else's child. They reported missing a long time ago, and coming to find out this person's been alive, and now this person being murdered. Boy, ain't this some Lifetime Hollywood shit here? Did you hear what I just said? Hold up. If the news report of a missing person way back in the days when they was infants, nobody can't find these kids. Nobody can't find these kids. But mysteriously, one of them end up in the freezer. I'ma leave it right there. I'm finna leave it right there. And now you finna see why that girl is shedding a light on everybody. It's the secret. Spoiler alert. Hi y'all. Thumb me up, Jack. Thumb me up. It's finna get serious. So it makes sense, right? Do it make sense? Do it make sense? They gotta stage the funeral. Why go do staging the funeral, staging the lookalike on surveillance footage, staging a whole narrative? A whole narrative. And when you type the girl name in Google, all you finna get is Kenneka found in the freezer, 19-year-old drunken teen. Wait a minute, no family tree? Like, when you go back to the court papers, like, why is everybody not listed in the court paper that's supposed to be family members? Yes. Boy, Kenneka, we finna find out who Kenneka really is. Boy, Miss Teresa finna, she up right now. You know Miss Teresa up right now. Check this out. Miss Teresa been up since the last live when I exposed the casket. This casket theory. Oh, y'all know. Yeah, she got her notification bells on right now. She up wide alert. Her and that nigga that laid up with her watching right now. And he finna make that bitch go to work. Bitch, you need to straighten this shit up. Yeah, I know that's deep. I know that's deep. But check this out. Do her story make sense now? I'm just finna play this whole video from the start with no interruption. Listen to this shit.
Kenneka Jenkins' case is the biggest murder cover-up in history, okay? I need y'all to listen to me. Because I'm getting messages. And I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to tell y'all everything that I know, because I know for a fact that a lot of you guys stopped paying attention to this story. I didn't. I followed this story from the beginning to now, okay? From September 9th to today. I'm going to tell you what's going on, and you need to hear this. This is very serious, and fuck the fuck up, all right? This is what happened. Number 1, 2 girls were killed, okay? 2 girls were killed. The footage that was released the night of Kenneka's death was fake, okay? Her roaming the halls was scripted and staged. Her walking into the kitchen was scripted and staged. And also, the footage of the live video in the room was staged. They had all those kids go in there and pretend, okay?
And I got to say this. If you Google Aisha Fowler's The Missing Twins, and if you put Kenneka face, Kenny Martin face, close to her face, now you see why King Rob brought it up. Maybe you found those missing twins. I know I sound crazy at this point. Well, boy, I'm finna shake the world news with this one. That's why they had to, they got blood tests and all that in the Kenneka Jenkins case. Believe me, they got blood samples and all that. They did an autopsy report, and let's do a DNA test and find out the truth. Yeah, let's do a DNA test and find out the truth, what those missing twins is. Pie y'all. And guess what? That's why when y'all see those baby pictures of Kenneka when she was little and when she was an infant, look just like those pictures they put when they were missing in Pittsburgh. Oh, shit! Cause if that wasn't the case, it would never been a cover up. They been doing this stuff. That's why you don't got no tombstone. That's why Leonova kept taking pictures up at that grave site. Like, yeah, my daughter, my sister's still here in the grave. Nope. Nope. Hold up. If you don't believe me, listen to all of this stuff, bruh.
Kenneka died 3 days before that night. The woman that died that night is Antonia Evans, and y'all ain't even really seen her yet unless you've been following the story. So I'm going to break it down to you, okay? Andrew Holmes is the activist that claims that he saw the footage of Kenneka walking into the freezer and then later on went back and denied it. That's Andrew Holmes. He's the black guy. He's the one that started all this shit. There was a girl that got raped in March, okay? She got raped in March of 2017, but she looked exactly like Kenneka. Now, you got Lenora and Teresa playing the mom and the sister. That is not her mom, and that is not her motherfucking sister, okay? She's not neither of them. The sister is actually related to the girl that was raped in March that looks like Kenneka, but that's not her. So I'm going to tell you what they did. They hid Brianna, in Indiana and paid Kenneka to play two people. They played Kenneka to play Brianna because she looked so much like her, and they also paid her to play a girl that died in the freezer, but she was never supposed to die. The other girl that died is Antonia Evans. So listen to me, because this is confusing. There's three girls. Three. There's Antonia Evans, there's Kenneka, and there's Brianna. Brianna's still alive. That's the girl that was originally raped, that was in on it too. She got paid to allow them to use her picture to pretend that was Kenneka. So on Dr. Oz and on the news and all that shit, that was Brianna's picture. That wasn't Kenneka. But they paid Kenneka to play both parts because they were going to get money off of Antonia Evans' organs. So both of those girls were put on Front Street. The only person that was not supposed to be known about was Antonia Evans. Now I'm going to tell you who Antonia Evans is. Antonia Evans is the woman in the freezer and the woman in the casket. That is a 48-year-old woman that went missing the same time as Kenneka. Her mother is 65 years old and has been looking for her for months. Talk to her daughter every day. All of a sudden she disappears. So let me tell you what they did. They tricked Kenneka and told Kenneka they were going to kill Antonia at the hotel. She was supposed to get a lump sum of money for the organs. So the real Kenneka thought she was about to get paid off. But they ended up killing her ass off too, because she was young and her body was more valuable. So basically, yeah, Kenneka was at the hotel, but not on the 9th. She was there on the 6th. She got drunk. She got there early in the daytime. She got drunk. Her friend Monifa, once she was drunk, took her to the cremation place. And when she went to the cremation place, it was the mom, the fake sister, and the big dogs and the higher-ups. They took her ass out, bro. Bam, no more Kenneka. Mutilated her body, took all of her organs, no more Kenneka. All right? Now we need somebody to put in the casket at this funeral. That's where Antonia comes in. They killed Antonia, took Kenneka's clothes from the cremation spot, put them on Antonia, put Antonia in a casket, and buried her under Kenneka's name. That's what they did. So basically, now that people are investigating, they're about to pull up the body, and I bet money they didn't expect for this to get this big, bro. They didn't expect that. They about to exhume the body and watch. It's another woman in there. It's not going to be no 19-year-old girl. The 19-year-old girl is fully cremated. She's gone. There's nothing left. She's already been ran to the crematory, okay? She's gone. But Teresa's the killer. The mom is the killer. It was a sacrifice and like a mini movie. This lady was about to be getting paid her whole life. Probably get a movie deal and all of that shit. You know what I mean? As a woman, a grieving mother. Okay? So Kenneka is dead. And the woman y'all don't know about, like I said, Antonia Evans. Now, if you are still confused, let me post 3 videos. I promise you'll watch this. And the reason why you guys need to know this is because if they're doing stuff like this and getting away with it, that's not good for us. Okay? That means a lot to me. What are you trying to declare? You know? So, yeah. Like I said, I'll send you the videos so you can see for yourself. We have documents, records, and proof. That lady at that funeral in that casket was a 48-year-old woman named Antonia Evans, and Kenneka Jenkins is gone, and Kenneka thought she was going to get money from Antonia, and they fucking snaked her in the end. Alright? So I'm going to send you that shit. They killing people and hiding them in the system. That's what they're doing. Okay? Peace out, y'all. Y'all need to know what's going on. And if you don't care, shame on you. Kenneka Jenkins' case is the biggest murder cover-up in history, okay? I need y'all to listen to me. Because I'm getting messages. And I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to tell y'all everything that I know, because I know for a fact that a lot of you guys stopped paying attention to this story. I didn't. I followed this story from the beginning to now, okay? From September 9th to today. I'm going to tell you what's going on, and you need to hear this. This is very serious, and fuck the fuck up, all right? This is what happened. Number 1, 2 girls were killed, okay? 2 girls were killed. the footage that was released the night of Kenneka's death was fake, okay? Her roaming the halls was scripted and staged. Her walking into the kitchen was scripted and staged. And also, the footage of the live video in the room was staged. They had all those kids go in there and pretend, okay? Kenneka died 3 days before that night. The woman that died that night is Antonia Evans, and y'all ain't even really seen her yet, unless you've been following the story. So I'm going to break it down to you, okay? Andrew Holmes is the activist that claims that he saw the footage of Kenneka walking into the freezer and then later on went back and denied it. That's Andrew Holmes. He's the black guy. He's the one that started all this shit. There was a girl that got raped in March, okay? She got raped in March of 2017, but she looked exactly like Kenneka. Now, you got Lenora and Teresa playing the mom and the sister. That is not her mom, and that is not her motherfucking sister, okay? She's not neither of them. The sister is actually related to the girl that was raped in March that looks like Kenneka, but that's not her. So I'm going to tell you what they did. They hid Brianna in Indiana and paid Kenneka to play two people. They played Kenneka to play Brianna because she looked so much like her, and they also paid her to play a girl that died in the freezer, but she was never supposed to die. The other girl that died is Antonia Evans. So listen to me, because this is confusing. There's 3 girls. 3. There's Antonia Evans, there's Kenneka, and there's Brianna. Brianna's still alive. That's the girl that was originally raped, that was in on it too. She got paid to allow them to use her picture to pretend that was Kenneka. So on Dr. Oz and on the news and all that shit, that was Brianna's picture. That wasn't Kenneka. But they paid Kenneka to play both parts because they were going to get money off of Antonia Evans' organs. So both of those girls were put on Front Street. The only person that was not supposed to be known about was Antonia Evans. Now I'm going to tell you who Antonia Evans is. Antonia Evans is the woman in the freezer and the woman in the casket. That is a 48-year-old woman that went missing the same time as Kenneka. Her mother is 65 years old and has been looking for her for months. Talk to her daughter every day. All of a sudden, she disappears. So let me tell you what they did. They tricked Kenneka and told Kenneka they were going to
in the Church of God morning to make sure she's up for work. And we would just always end our goodbyes with I love you. Just going over old stories and laughing, talking about my mom, my family, and just getting along and having fun. And she would tell me about her job and how she loved her job, and we had pretty good conversation. And she just stopped calling and stopped answering me. And then she finally called me one day, and she told me this guy she's with had jumped on her and busted her mouth all up where she couldn't go to work. And I got real upset about that. I told her, you need to be careful. So I guess they broke up. And when I talked to her maybe about 2 weeks after that, this guy was back in her apartment again. And I asked her, why do you have this guy back in here after he busted your mouth? She told me they talked and they decided to see if they can make it work. That was red flags for me. I told her to be careful. I told her to be careful. You young ladies out here, you be careful. If a guy hits you, leave him alone. Stay away. If you have to move, get away from him. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. My daughter is gone now because she went back. Don't never go back, especially if you're with somebody that's aggressive like that.
Right.
I tried to tell her to be careful. They got into it. I don't know what happened. She called me one day and she was telling this guy, get away from me. Get away from me. Leave me alone. Just get away from me. And when she mentioned that I'm talking to my mother, that's when he backed off from her. But I think maybe about a week after that, they got into it and she told him to leave or whatever. But she called the police on this guy, and she went with the police outside, and however she got the door keys from the guy. I would be talking to her, and he's constantly ringing her phone trying to talk to her, and she wouldn't talk to him. And she'll tell me, he's calling again. And then she finally changed her phone number. I told her, I said, but he knows where you catch the bus at. He knows what time you go to work, what time you get off. He knows this. Then all of a sudden I keep calling her. I was in Chicago in July. I call her. I wanted to see her. No answer, no answer. I go back home. I still call her. I tell friends. I tell her sister. Ann's not answering. Something's wrong. Still no answer. I keep calling and calling and calling. Still no answer. I knew something was wrong because we had a beautiful relationship. We were talking. We were loving mother and daughter. All of a sudden, I don't hear from her again. So when I didn't hear from her almost a month. And then she finally called me and told me this guy had busted her mouth all up. And she almost lost her job.
Mm-hmm. And another one too, Queen, is the funeral happened September the 30th. There was the funeral. Can you recall how after did you see the casket pic, and what took you so long to come to the public, and why did you choose Chosen King platform to have your voice heard?
I saw the body in the casket. Somebody put it on Facebook, I believe. I'm not sure if it was Facebook or YouTube, but I saw the body. But let me get it right. I saw the body, and I looked at the face. So you gotta realize, I already know that's my daughter in the freezer with all this makeup, this light makeup on. But my daughter is dark complexion. So I'm like, are they doing tricks? So I started looking at the body in the casket. And I looked at it real good. And I knew that was Ann in that casket. I knew that was my daughter in that casket. I just been watching it. And when I knew that was my daughter, I wouldn't come out and say anything because I noticed people are losing their lives with this Rosemont Hotel, Crown, whatever. I noticed people are losing their lives. So I gotta be careful of what approach I take with this, because I've never seen anything like this in my life. This is crazy. And I would listen to you, Chosen, and I would listen to you, and I know you knew something was up. I knew My baby was in that freezer, but I reached out to a couple of YouTubers. Honest, I reached out to them. They didn't want to be bothered with me. I'm not a troll. I'm not going to mention their names, but I'm not a troll. I kept listening to you. I heard you say, if it take 10 years, I'm going to get you. And when you said, I'm not scared, that's when I told you, send me your email. Send me your email. And that's when I told you, that's my daughter in that freezer at that hotel, and that's my daughter in that casket. And I told you, I am 100% sure that's my daughter in that freezer and in that casket. Now, as far as Miss Teresa is concerned, she's a liar. She know good and well that's my daughter in that casket and that's my daughter in that freezer. I don't know what she's doing or what she got going, but she's a lie. And I'm telling everybody that's listening to my voice, that's my daughter. That's Antonia Evans in that freezer. That's Antonia Evans in that casket. That's my daughter. I know my daughter when I see my daughter. Look at how they look how they just beat and bruise my daughter up. It's just crazy. All her hair has been shaved off her head. Her organs are missing. Come on now. This is ridiculous. How do you think you're going to make my daughter disappear off the face of this earth? Not as long as I'm living and breathing. Okay, Miss Martin, Miss Teresa Martin, let's go. Let's go. You want to go to TMX or whatever? We're going to be there, side by side. I'm ready. You're not getting away with this one.
Amen. And Queen, could you tell the world what happened when you started to like trace your daughter, like go back to her apartment, make calls there, everything like that?
I went to her apartment complex. I've knocked. I saw a young man out there. I asked him, have you seen my daughter? She's missing. And he asked me, he says, your daughter dark complexion and real skinny? I said, yes, with the birthmark between her eyes. He told me, he said, I haven't seen her around in here. I haven't seen her in a while. I went downtown to this landlord's office. I knocked, no answer. I called his number. I told him who I am. I gave him my name. I told him I'm Antonia's mother. I'm trying to find out where my daughter is. When did she move out? What's happening? He hung the phone up on me rapidly. I dialed back again. The phone went into voicemail. I dialed back again. The phone went into voicemail. I waited the next day. I dialed the number again and went into voicemail. So I waited a week later. I dialed that same number again. This guy answered the phone. I said, hi, how are you? I'm Antonia Evans' mother. I would like to know what happened to my daughter. Where's her things? When did she move out? What's going on? Click, he hung the phone up on me again. So I'm starting to think, this guy must know something. Okay, you gotta realize I went to that apartment twice. The second time when I saw, I'm going back, the second time when I saw the young man, he took me directly to my daughter's apartment. I knocked on the door. A young lady answered the door. And I told her who I was. I asked the young lady how long have she been staying there. She told me she had been living there for a month. I had went on Truth Finders and I already seen on there that that apartment had been rented out. So where's my daughter?
And Queen, before the freezer picture came and before the casket picture came out, you was kind of on Teresa's side, wasn't you?
No.
I mean, before the freezer picture came out and stuff, you was actually like, you know, sympathetic towards her, like, I'm saying, like, sympathetic towards her, like, you know, this,
no.
She lost her daughter and stuff. No. So you actually saw your daughter in pictures.
No. No, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. No.
Okay. Alright. What, did your daughter leave behind children? And if so, could you tell us a little bit about them? And
her oldest child is deceased. And she only had 2 children, 2 boys. Marlon lives in another state, and I have not told him what's going on yet. He's kind of curious because he wants to know, Grandma, why are you back in Chicago again? What are you doing in Chicago? He's questioning me. And I've got to tell this kid, rather, I'll change that. I've got to tell this young man that his mother is gone and how she suffered. It is hurting me. I'm crying every day. This is killing me. You guys out there, this is killing me. I've got to tell him what happened to his mother.
And Queen, Teresa said denied by a church. The church leader came out and said it was false. In the phone conversation we had with you, basically you said that you attended this church at one point in time. What is your take on what she said about this church?
Bethlehem Healing Temple. I was raised up in that church, 12 South Oakley Boulevard. I heard that she said the church denied her, and I couldn't believe that. I even talked to my cousin about that. We talked about that last week, how she lied on the church. Why would you lie on the church, Teresa? I grew up in that church. I grew up in the same neighborhood. I used to live around the corner from where Teresa is living right now. Why would you tell everybody on social media that Bethlehem Healing Temple turned you down and wouldn't let you have your daughter funeral there? You know why? Because you a liar. You a liar. That's my daughter. Had they knew that was my daughter, they would have did the funeral there. You a liar, Teresa.
And Queen, the guy that your daughter was seeing or and with, he has, to this day, he has been seen by you on the as a surveillance footage, right?
Of course. I seen him in the lobby at the hotel.
The guy that was seeing your daughter, he has been seen by you on the surveillance footage.
Yes.
For the Crown Platinum.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. What would you give young ladies, the young ladies who are tuning in to this interview about abusive relationships, and what advice would you give them about being when you're in an abusive relationship of that sort?
Get away. Get away as fast as you can. Do a background check. Some of them don't cost you but about $4.99. When they start getting aggressive, get away from them. I just had a niece go through something like that. Come on now.
I'm gonna just show y'all how serious this is. Y'all remember this YouTuber right here? Y'all remember this YouTuber right here? He was talking about, yeah, it's bodies everywhere in this freezer. Yeah, y'all remember him? Tell me y'all remember him. I'm gonna really remember him now. Booyah! He dead. He gone. Bye y'all. Boy, it's a lot. And guess where he from? Boy, Trey Gang got some serious tea over here. Man, Trey Gang got some serious tea over here, bro. Remember him? Man, there's bodies everywhere in this freezer. He gone. Boom, he gone. He deleted a whole lot of videos too. And look, I'ma be straight up like this here. Hey, like this here, when you go to her, I know, this what I believe. This what I believe. Everybody knows that's not Kenneka in that casket, right? That's proven. That's already proven. She said that's that lady, her daughter in that casket. They ain't showed you that. That's proven. Right? That's proven. King Rob said who was in that casket and at the police station saying the same thing. That's proven. That is proven. That lady that's in that car talking like this. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Where she at? Right here.
They were gonna kill Antonia at the hotel. She was supposed to get a lump sum of money for the organs. So the real Kenneka thought she was about to get paid off. But they ended up killing her ass off too, because she was young and her body was more valuable. So basically, yeah, Kenneka was at the hotel, but not on the 9th. She was there on the 6th. She got drunk. She got there early in the daytime. She got drunk. Her friend Monifa, once she was drunk, took her to the cremation place. And when she went to the cremation place, it was the mom, the fake sister, and the big dogs and the higher-ups. They took her ass out, bro. Bam, no more Kenneka. Mutilated her body, took all of her organs, no more Kenneka. All right, now we need somebody to put in the casket at this funeral. That's where Antonia comes in. They killed Antonia, took Kenneka's clothes from the cremation spot, put them on Antonia, put Antonia in a casket, and buried her under Kenneka's name. That's what they did. So basically, now that people are investigating, they're about to pull up the body, and I bet money they didn't expect for this to get this big, bro. They didn't expect that. They about to exhume the body and watch. It's another woman in there. It's not going to be no 19-year-old girl. The 19-year-old girl is fully cremated. She's gone. There's nothing left. She's already...
So I understand why she would be saying, my daughter was dark-skinned. And all of this stuff. You got to look at this lady at the position that she in. Even though Chosen King doing this, interviewing this lady, and if you think that lady reading the script, she could be. But one thing I do know, that's her daughter in that casket. She telling. And the reason why I think why she keeps saying, that my daughter dark-skinned and all of this, because she trying to match up with what they done did. Put all the makeup on. So if you know that's your daughter in the casket, and Miss Teresa putting out pictures like this. Putting out, look, you see how dark she is? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing Chosen King had her to say. Look, they put all that makeup on Kenneka, make her look dark and all of this. You know what I'm saying? This what they actually showing you. This. For real, bro. They put all that makeup on that girl. That's why with Chosen King would have that lady to say that. But everything else is real. What she's saying, that's her daughter in that casket. That birthmark, and put it like that birthmark. Now they showed us a picture with somebody with a birthmark on they head, but you got to realize that's another lady. That's another lady, bro. That's not the same lady. Look, it's no loopholes for arrows. You dig what I'm saying? Because I noticed something. If you misguided on some, they give the ops an opportunity to flip the script. Stay focused.
Been ran to the crematory, okay? She's gone. But Teresa's the killer. The mom is the killer. It was a sacrifice and like a mini movie. This lady was about to be getting paid her whole life, probably get a movie deal and all of that shit. You know what I mean? As a woman, a grieving mother. Okay? So Kenneka is dead. And the woman y'all don't know about, like I said, Antonia Evans. Now, if you are still confused, let me post 3 videos. I promise you'll watch this. And the reason why you...
We ain't moving fast enough.
Hey. But let me say this real quick, bro, so it won't slip away from my mind. Hey, look, everybody can recall, like, just think about when the government do these false flag attacks, and they use different citizens, they use different people, whatever. Some of them people might not even know each other. The only thing they gotta know is they assignment. Like if they got 10, just say if the government was using World News and me and Rob on one assignment. Me, World News, and Rob might not even know each other. But all we know is to do what we told to do our assignment. So Rob can be point A, and once Rob finish his job, which me and World News may not even have no idea about, all we know is that when our time comes to do our job is what we do. So I'm not saying that to say that Chosen and Straight Drop them didn't know each other, because far as Chosen and Straight Drop and like Logic them, I feel that them 3 guys know each other. But what I'm also saying that it could be other YouTubers and other people that was involved that may not even know each other.
And I'm in agreement with you, but I feel strongly that it's even more so people that had money goddamn sent through their PayPal account just to play a certain goddamn role with this shit. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of people got pulled in.
Nobody know.
It's a lot of people got pulled in along the way, World. A lot of people got pulled in along the way, like Dr. Ali them. Was Chosen start putting that heat on their motherfucking ass. But Teresa was pulling a lot of motherfuckers in. Dr. Ali them through PayPals and shit. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah. Let me say this real quick. Hey, look, check it out. I'm going to tell you how slick the government got with this. I want everybody to pay attention. This is how the government got some people, a lot of YouTubers. This is how they got a lot of YouTubers without the YouTuber signing contract. I want y'all to listen to me. Now, check this out. Imagine the Crown Plaza incident going down. It happened. So here it is. You become a YouTuber and you start doing a story on it. So now, here it is. YouTube paying you to do this story. And then they paying you defense. This money that you wasn't counting at first. So if this is money, it's basically like free money. So why wouldn't you keep reporting on this story?
See, but it wasn't like that, though. It wasn't like that, though, Marco. Reason why I say it was sort of like that, but it wasn't. Reason why I said that because a lot of YouTubers was getting paid for it.
But guess what?
I know a lot of YouTubers was, bro. But guess who them was, man? I'm telling you, got to pay attention to what the shit Chosen was saying. Them motherfuckers over there who said they was appointed to the thing, bro, you got to look at the pattern that they did with these YouTubers. Look, bro, if you look at the pattern of the YouTubers, this how you know they all was placed there and they had to sign that gag order that was Chosen talking about, because they put them all in different states, bro.
Hey, look,
they put them all in different states. One here, one there, and they came in the dough. Him straight drop, just all them. If you look at they other little YouTube pages they had, them boys probably had 100 subs, 200 subs like that or some shit like. They picked each one, and then them boys came through the gate already in the dough with subs crazy, and they got one in Detroit, one over here, all of them, Kate over here. They had them all put in different spots.
Right.
They wasn't gonna let any YouTuber just jump on there and say Kenneka Jenkins and get it, because they had I'm not saying they didn't, any YouTuber could have just jumped on it and did it and talked about it and got monetized, but you was already gonna be over flooded where your word really gonna mean shit, because they had the big ones put in place.
When I said that, I'm talking about the people outside of Chosen them. I'm talking about the people outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know the ones
in place.
The ones outside of Chosen them. That's what I'm saying. They see Chosen the ones outside the people that they had in place. That's what I'm saying.
They were put in place.
They can still walk up to people outside of Chosen them, can still walk up, do something on the Kenneka case and get monetized for it. But guess what? They gonna get over flooded by all the motherfuckers they got in place. So they really ain't gonna be getting too much. You see what I'm saying? But the government is still people still be giving them too much, but they gonna be over flooded by Chosen, straight drop, and motherfuckers like, yeah, they getting paid for sure. They got paid for sure, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They all of them came with the same lie. Oh, they offer me money,
Right.
But none of y'all showed them no proof that y'all didn't take it.
Right. And then like I say, even with that, that's why people like Chosen, you know what I'm saying, was working like vigorously every motherfucking day to be able to prove some shit that was fictitious as hell. That nigga
we showed that. Hey, this how we showed that. Rob showed that one time we was live, bro. No, we weren't even live. We was on a three-way call like we was every day. He had gave Chosen back one of his old channels. When they gave the channel back, it was clearly under the description. You can see. I mean, anybody that went on the page can see that the page is monetized. Rob was happy for him. Rob was like, at this time we rocking with him hard. Rob was like, man, bro, YouTube gave your page back, man, and they monetized it. That's good, bro, because the reason why Rob said that, because he felt like, at that time, Chosen, the hard work we was doing, we was rocking with him. I'm telling you. Rob felt like, man, they've been bullshitting with you all this time. Go and get some money, though, bro. You need it, and this time you really need it. So, man, this dude, what his response to Rob was? They didn't monetize my page. And we can clearly see it. So we left it alone.
That Mark said it just showing
that. Lie about something as simple as that.
Yeah, that Mark said it's just showing that. I can't get no money off of it. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, bro, because I hit on the channel. This when the one came back. My first time hitting on it, the ad came up. Then when I got in the chat, I see the dollar sign on the side. I'm like, damn, bro, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you done put in a lot of hard work. Shit, you deserve that. That Mark came back like, nah, bro, it ain't monetized. It's just, you know what I'm saying? That I was like, okay, all right, well, hey, I didn't give a fuck. But it was just like Marco said.
He was basically telling Rob, don't believe what you see. Believe what the fuck I'm telling
you. Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
See, that was the whole, hook, line, and sinker with that dude right there, man. And like I say, by y'all, like supporting him so much, out there with y'all boots on the ground and the whole nine. See, a lot of the videos that was uploaded that was showing proof of the fraudulent shit that was going on, y'all didn't even get to see, yo.
Exactly.
Y'all didn't even get to see that shit, bro.
I don't even really look at a lot of people videos shit, so I wasn't looking at a lot of people videos at the time. I was going straight in because it's just like, okay, if we get up in the morning, it was like a lot of times we'd get me and Marco get up in the morning, like a lot of shit we didn't even know about Chosen. Like, that's how we started working on Geneva Knox. Like, this nigga be up early in the morning. He been and did a live, so by the time me and Marco get up, I did a live, man, on the Geneva Knox. We like, damn, who is that? So then as soon as we get the name, me and Marco going to work. Shit, we probably be on the shit all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then shit panning out, like, boom. All right, shit panning out, so boom. So we ain't really had time to be like looking at people
I just want to know, nobody want to like and share for Kenneka Jenkins putting these serial killers behind bars, getting justice, finding out the truth, and letting these people talk and expose themselves with the biggest cover up in the world. You got a chokehold on the higher ups. I mean, let's see how real this internet stuff works. Let's just see how real this internet stuff works. Let's see if they want to cover up their algorithm and like they don't put that out there. Let's see if they gonna share and like the video and force it in their algorithm, because y'all know they got control of it. I'm just saying, I ain't no YouTuber and I ain't got content. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so passionate, like these suckers be saying. I'm just so passionate about the Kenneka Jenkins case that I want to show the world and tell the truth in the investigation what I done looked into. And there was so many people said, Trey Gang, don't give up, Trey Gang, keep going. And now Trey Gang done did my part. And look at the results, cause you put that pressure on me. This what you asked for is this content here. Pow. Numbers don't lie, Jack. They trying to make y'all work hard. You see what I'm saying? They trying to make y'all, bro, it's over with. Game over. Miss Teresa, I know you watching this, and I just want you to hear the word that coming out my mouth. You wrong. You the real devil. We read between your language. Stop it, lady. We ain't even got to ask you to tell us the truth. Tell us where Kenneka body at and what happened. You ain't got to tell us. Trey Gang will, and let the real Jesus lead the way. Cause he said, I am the way to the Father. And watch how he finna expose these sacrificing bitches that's in this free masonic stuff.
Videos or nothing like that, but then we'll have motherfuckers probably come back and then chose to be like, yeah, somebody made this video about us or some shit. Or then that's when we'll go crazy. I didn't even know about the non shit that they supposed to have put up about. They kept talking about the non and non. I'm like, who the fuck is that? They're like, oh, then the motherfuckers hacked Hillary shit and woo up. I'm like, man, think I give a fuck about some motherfuckers hacking and shit, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Let's go and let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like I said, that's what raised the red flag with me, even when I seen the video, because see, this what happened, right? This like I'm looking at the chat right now. I was looking at the chat, you know what I'm saying, when you was on. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to you talking and I'm typing shit. I'm just looking at what everybody writing, right? So it was a comment that came in, and the comment said some shit about me and Daryl Caesar, and the shit disappeared. I tried to screenshot it, but I remember the name. And when I clicked, you know what I'm saying, when the shit clicked on me, the same name that I told you earlier today, named Municipal Principalities, is the same name that was in the Google Hangouts with dropping them and faggot ass Gray using them. Was in the same shit. Municipal Principalities. And they left the comment in here. And when I tried to type that in, the other shit came up with the Anon video, you know what I'm saying, that had King Rob shit on it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Because that's Chosen. He dropped it 3 times. I don't give a fuck about that. That was Chosen. He did it 3 times because they don't got nothing to do. He thinks, see, I don't know what he thought Anon was supposed to be scaring somebody. That's the same thing. What's the name, dumbass did? Straight drop, put the Anon up, yeah, Rob, we coming. Same shit, T-Night, yeah, Rob, we coming. See, what's gonna happen is Anon gonna fuck around and fuck them boys up. See, but that's why they look stupid, because guess what? We don't got shit to hide, dog. We don't got shit to hide. You know what I'm saying? We legit, so we ain't got shit to hide, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's just like, see, somebody in the chat on deck named Angel Gesto just said Municipal Principality is straight number one wrench and friend from New York City. And that's the person I'm telling you from that account where that video actually fucking came from, because I tracked that shit. And when I seen it, I said, well, damn.
Straight dropping Chosen.
Yeah, I say, well, damn. I say, well, goddamn. I say, what? I say, this the goddamn green screen team, man.
All right, well,
the green screen team out of motherfucker.
Hey, let me say something right quick.
Yeah, I just cleared that up.
Hey, let me say something right quick. Municipal principalities. Whoever you is, bitch, get ready, because we finna find out who you is, y'all. We need to get everything on this stupid bitch, because I'm finna take this bitch down. I'm finna run you through a ringer now, because I know you was straight dropping all them motherfuckers, bitch. And I don't give a fuck about you dropping no anon on me or none of that. How about we drop your shit, bitch? And straight drop, guess what? The baby's gonna hit YouTube again tomorrow, you bitch ass nigga. Just like that. I told you, all them niggas be rocking together. All them niggas be rocking. You think I give a fuck about a non-drop money? How about y'all drop y'all names in y'all locations? Because straight drop, I heard you tell a motherfucker, man, this how I know it's him. This how I know it's his bitch ass. Him and Principality, that bitch. I got a whoever the fuck they is. Whoever the fuck they is, watch this. Gonna put some heat on your dumb ass. Watch how we coming. But this how I know you ain't lying. The bitch from New York too, because straight drop on Mike Larry panel a long time ago when he was showing that fucking murder footage of him and chosen them down there killing them queens. When they was showing that fucking footage that day, straight drop said, he said on Mike Larry panel, he said he was from New York. The baby's gonna hit YouTube again tomorrow, you bitch ass nigga. Just like that. I told you, all them niggas be rocking together. All them niggas be rocking. You think I give a fuck about a non-drop money? How about y'all drop y'all names in y'all locations? Because straight drop, I heard you tell a motherfucker, man, this how I know it's him. This how I know it's his bitch ass. Him and Principality, that bitch. I got a whoever the fuck they is. Whoever the fuck they is, watch this. Gonna put some heat on your dumb ass. Watch how we coming. But this how I know you ain't lying. The bitch from New York too, because straight drop on Mike Larry panel a long time ago when he was showing that fucking murder footage of him and chosen them down there killing them queens. When they was showing that fucking footage that day, straight drop said, he said on Mike Larry panel, he said he was from New York. Remember I told you, Marco, when I first said, hey, where the fuck is straight drop from? I said straight drop from New York. Mom then chosen said some old shit. Marco was like, no, I think he from Texas or somewhere, bro said. Or who I been. Then Miss Barber told us Indiana, Marco. If you pay attention now, Marco, them pieces of paper Miss Barber gave us, I still got it. Remember I just told you the other day, Marco, I still got that paper, everything Miss Barber wrote down for us. Why when she came to me and Marco, she had everything written down? Remember, Marco, the paper with the spot on it to go when Antonia address was on there. That spot was on there. And she also had that straight drop stayed on what's that, Poplar Street in Indiana. Because they was Team Teresa. Because they was Team Teresa and they know Team Miss Barber and them was, they was Team Miss Barber and they knew Team Teresa was in Indiana.
And then, and look, to add, hey, look, check this out. And then if everybody can recall, remember when Miss Barber first came out, she said she tried to contact a few other YouTubers, but every other YouTuber she tried to, but listen, here's the funny thing. Every other YouTuber she tried to contact was Team Teresa. She didn't come to somebody that was
I need you to send me an invite again. No, this ain't no Zach TV.
Yeah, should we get off the phone and I just get started?
Should you start over? Or you cool right here? Or you cool where you at on this phone? But you might die on this phone. I need this phone.
I'm good.
You in there. I see you in there. You in there. No, you're not in there. I think you in there, but I don't think you sent me a light. Can you hear me through the screen? All right. I'm gonna keep you right here, bro. Hey, y'all, what's going on, man? I want to come in. I want to come on here.
I can hear you. Okay. I don't know if you're talking to me.
No, I'm talking on this screen. You good, though? You good? I want to come on here, man.
Y'all peep game, right?
I want to come on here and tell y'all, bro. Rico, I tried to reach out to you, man. And, hold on. then I'm finna just give it to them. Then I'm trying to get to her first. Alright, bro. Okay. I tried to reach out to Mama, man, and Mama don't want to hear it, man. But right. But Mike, she don't want to hear it. But I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why Mama done changed. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why she changed, bro. It just. Do you think somebody's threatening her? I don't know, man. It's just I don't understand. Why would you turn your back, or why would you act the way you're acting with the people that stood by you side by side, trying to help your daughter get justice, trying to help her get justice for her.
Like Miss Teresa crossed them out too. Sound like Miss Teresa crossed everybody out that was down the part of the setup and kept everybody hanging. Do that make sense, y'all? Do that make sense now? Now, who the real devil? Who is the real devil, bro? And that's why they got to go live and, cause listen to what he just said, man. Why would Miss Teresa go against us and we was all a part of this and hold us down? You see what I'm saying? And then they threatened to release videos of what was going on. Actually that night, and think about all the Antonio and Vet Evans, all this cover up, bro. This stuff, it's like the movie Blair Witch Project. Real life coming on YouTube, and you got people that's
her daughter, and we're not getting paid for it. We're doing this voluntarily. You know what I mean? Right. Losing sleep, people losing sleep all around the world, man. And man, I'm just gonna give it to y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of it, but I'm gonna break this with you. Do you want me? I'm gonna break this with you on your what's name, but I'm telling you, man, I want y'all to know from what I was told today, from a reliable source. If you think I'm lying, I'm gonna let y'all know one thing, bro. This is gonna be crazy, man. Kenneka, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all know. Kenneka was worried before she left here. She was worried. She didn't know who they were. She didn't know who they were. She was worried, and she told her fucking friend. Man, to get her up out of there. She told her friend to get her up out of there, man. But I want her. Wait. You cool with me breaking this right here? Is that him? I need you to say this video, because every time I put something up here, they take it. I need you to put this together. I got you. Okay, so I got you. So
So, when you think about Selena Gomez had an operation, got a kid. This time you know, she went back to her room and she had to go back into emergency surgery. So, it would make sense when that girl said they set Kenneka up to play Antonio Vid for the... Boy, hell no. So they would have Kenneka would be playing a role. So watch this. That means I gotta go to this. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait 1 second. I gotta explain this wide shoulder footage. Hold on. Okay. This ain't like the pass elevator. Right? You got the pass elevator. Just say that is Kenneka. They judge the girl up and she thinking she finna play a role. Right? Just think about this. Like what that girl said. The whole time Kenneka being set up too. So maybe they did have that girl come out, boom, 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 play a role, stop it right here, and just play it. That's Kenneka. That's Kenneka. Cause of the body frame. That's how Kenneka shaped. See what I'm saying? So you can see the gap between that's how she shaped. That's Kenneka. It would make sense. In the beginning they were like, she had to trust somebody to be going down her, so she gonna be with somebody. So she finna pass, she smiles, she cheese. And that's it, on that camera. Right? Let's go to this one. Hold up. We got a totally different problem when we come here. Hold on. Boom, check this out. Throw it down. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. That ain't no Kenneka. I know that ain't no Kenneka. I know that ain't no Kenneka. It's close enough, but I know that's not Kenneka. That Kenneka. No, it's close, but not close enough. You get the picture? Do you get the picture? Close, but not close enough. Hello. Matter of fact, no, it's close. It's close, but not close enough. You see this line, but you see her cheek. This person got high cheekbones. It's close, but not close enough. See what I'm talking about? You get the picture now. Do you get the picture now? Let's do this. Bam, 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 bam. Hold up. That nose, look at the head. It's close, but not close enough. It's close. You see this picture? Don't it look like the same picture in the freezer? Hi y'all. Boy, Trey Gang finna hit him hard with this one. Hold on. Do this look like the exact same picture in the freezer? I just know they didn't. I just know they didn't. I just know they didn't. No, 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 no. You got to share this one. I'm trying to wake everybody up with this one. I ain't pictures. It's a lot you can do with the technology. Look, boom, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, it's a lot of Photoshop shit. But if you see this picture, you gotta think about this picture. Why would Mr. Teresa would release this picture of Kenneka? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Alright. Bam. 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 Look at, you see all in this, how your head look? Each frame still in the same frame. These look. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And now you see why they had to go live.
Man, this shit, man. So as y'all can see, I'm not gonna show y'all no name. Let me hold on. Word from word. Word from word. Word from word, man. Although what took place. This was somebody that took place, man. Kenneka was concerned about who these people was, who these guys was, following her. It said, I'm not gonna read it word for word, but I'm gonna break it down to what it was said. It was, she said that her friend, y'all know who name it is, her friend and her was talking to these two guys. One had on blue and one had a gray sweater on that had guests on the front of it. And they went with these guys, and Kenneka said she was worried. She didn't want to be there. She was worried. She wanted to go. So they was trying to leave. They was trying to leave to go home. And this is what was told to me, y'all. They was trying to leave to go home, and the girl and the guy told her friend, "Get your ass on. Go on somewhere." Told her friend to go on somewhere. And right. So she continued on to walk through the what's name. She started walking back to the hotel, and dude kept on following, trying to have sex with her. This is what was told to me. And he kept following her, and next thing you know, they said, man, he just following her.
So look, that would make sense if Kenneka was being set up all alone and to play a role, and that would make sense why it would be a phone text message in Kenneka's phone talking about, do you want to go to the show with the hood tonight? Pie-yow, Jack. Boy, this finna make a lot of sense, ain't it, Miss Teresa? We all know about the old text messages in that phone, and I ain't even got to show it everybody, because everybody already know it. Do you want to go to the show to the hood tonight? God damn, Trey Gang, you good. You so goddamn awesome. Undo it without the good Lord Jesus. Alright, so it would make sense that everything what he was talking about, this is what they'll be scared of, because what happened in the room, how the way they were treating Kenneka. You see what I'm saying? In that room, this how they will really be treating that girl in that room, because everybody know she still is a part of a setup within another setup. So you mean it was more than one setup going on in this one setup? Bro, you got a setup with 3-5 other setups in one setup. It's just like, if you set this person up, and once they get through setting this person up, somebody's setting you up. It was a setup for you to set this person up, and it was a setup for you to set this person up. You see what I'm saying? Woo! Now you see why they got to tell you. This why they threatened to release a video of what happened to that girl in that room. And that's why Mr. Reese was like, it's not me on that video, y'all talking about somebody fighting. Nope, that's not me. Judicial, please tell these people that's not me. Yeah, y'all know we always hear something new about the family. Make us look like we were crazy when we seeing this shit. Listen to this stuff.
Just jumped out. He just jumped out, grabbed her, he choked her out. He didn't mean to choke her out, but he choked her out. And he passed away. She passed away, and he panicked and he started carrying her. Put her on the shoulder and he carried her, and he met up with the other friends. He carried her, and they all took her to the damn freezer, man. Wasn't no, and the reason why and the hotel know what's up, and that police department they know what's happening, man. I ain't worried about nobody saying shit about what I'm saying on here, because I know my people. I know who behind me. So my people, I know who.
And keep this in mind, it's other murders that went on in that hotel that they know about. Just look at Mike Left. They look like crash dummies now. I see why y'all YouTubers now. I see why y'all linked up, because in the beginning you was on Mr. Teresa's side, and Mr. Teresa was on your side and on y'all side. On their side. So what he did when he skipped a whole lot of shit in what he trying to say. Put it like this, this what he basically saying. This what happened to her in that room. When she came out that room, he skipped everything else and say, yeah, this how she ended up in the freezer. But this is narrative. When they brought her out the room, they had her play that role, do all this stuff on their goddamn footage, and this thing you know, they killed that girl. And once they killed that girl went through their ritual with the harvesting and all this and getting their kidney, and boom. And this thing you know, they went back upstairs and they went back and they partied in that room. They went back and they partied in that room. They got video of them going to be in the room, because the video going to show how she first got out the room. That's going to expose the setup, because when you go back to the phone on Kenneka phone, the first text message, you want to go to the show tonight? That's why the text message is first. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you gotta think like a detective on this one. They be like, that's why that text message first want to go to the show. And I was like, why would they say go to the show, but she supposed to be going to the movies? Then you got the family member talking about, yeah, we supposed to be a girl night. I go to the movie. Come find out the movie right there at the Crown Plaza Rosemont, right there walking distance from the hotel. And then it's all making sense when you put everything together. Look.
Somebody keep trying to cut off my line. So I keep hearing like some damn Transformers talking. Right. Some I'm gonna read this to you, man. So whoever was at whoever this is, these guys know. I guess they was doing this on a regular, man. I guess they got ties in with whoever this guy was at this hotel, and that's the reason why the damn tapes is edited. That's the reason why those police even said that shit. That the news said that the police edited the fucking video. So she's being carried through the hallway. She's being carried. She ain't walking. That's not her in the video. She's being carried. Now, if you think I'm lying, because people will take this and say, oh, well, Lewis said this and Lewis said that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read it. The person that got this from, when they realized that they said this to somebody, they told them, delete that shit. I can send this, I can show y'all this. This is what was sent to me, y'all. I'm not saying, this is what was sent to me and told me that, and their last words was, Lewis, you are the only one who has the truth. Let it out there. This is what was sent to me. Wow. And I'll read it to you word for word. What happened to that girl? What happened to that girl? Dude, what happened was, it was 5 guys at the party. How do you know all of this? She said my sister was there. She said she saw the whole thing. She told it to me. She explained it all in detail, man. All in detail. The guy was trying to have sex with Kenneka. Kenneka she wasn't going. She was walking off. She wanted to go home. I don't know what it is, but they said, the girl said Kenneka wanted to go home. She wanted to go home. And they all participated in carrying her to their freezer, even a damn friend.
See, now look, from what I heard too, is that fucking, I'm gonna say it, because I said it in a video that I'm gonna put up later on tonight. There was a worker there that I heard who kept coming to the room, like he was trying to holler at the females and things of that nature, and nobody is giving up this person, even the race of this person. This is from what I heard from a reliable source that lived there in Chicago.
The person I got a picture of right here. The person you're talking about, the picture right here. Right here.
Yo. So what the fuck? So why, if this lady had...
Oh, they sent me the pictures right here.
Man, why the fuck she's not saying nothing?
I don't understand. Let me go on record and let me go. You freezing up, but I'm gonna go on record and tell you, bro.
That's crazy.
Let me go on record and clear something up, bro. I'm only speaking from my experience. I'm not the type to let nobody tell me about something and just ride with it. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Mama is a good-hearted woman. She's a very, very good-hearted woman. She opens her up to everybody. And I guess whatever happened or whatever was done wrong to her, she just look at everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? She don't trust anybody. She look at everybody the same. But at the end,
anti-Teresa till she made him the last choice. What sense do that make? Why go to somebody that supports?
Because I'm gonna tell you what, man.
Your story.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Paper, everything Miss Barbara wrote down for us. Why when she came to me and Marco, she had everything written down? Remember Marco, the paper with the spot on it to go when Antonia address was on there. That spot was on there, and she also had that straight drop stayed on what's that, Poplar Street in Indiana. Cause they was Team Teresa, and they know Team Miss Barbara, and then they was Team Miss Barbara, and they knew Team Teresa was in Indiana.
And then, look, check this out. And then, if everybody can recall, remember when Miss Barbara first came out, she said she tried to contact a few other YouTubers, but every other YouTuber she tried to. But listen, here's the funny thing: every other YouTuber she tried to contact was Team Teresa. She didn't come to somebody that was anti-Teresa till she made him the last choice. What sense do that make? Why go to somebody that supports Teresa?
Because I'm gonna tell you what
your story.
I'm gonna tell you what, Marco. I'm gonna tell you why it made sense. I'm gonna tell you why it made sense where it kind of lost all of us at. I was thinking that too. This is why it made sense, Marco. Because you're a strategic robber. This so-called strategic robber, bro. He sent her to them three right there because they knew they was gonna kick them. They was gonna kick them out. And then he put his thing in and play like Chosen was the last one I went to. Strategic. He think he's strategic, but he dumb.
Like I say, I ain't never believed shit that woman said any motherfucking way, man. Like I say, after knowing when that took place in Lexington, North Carolina, and then her actually saying, you know, that what took place with her daughter or whatever, I just was like, all right, one night, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm just sitting there listening to the shit, like, what the fuck? I'm like, is this woman really trying to steal this shit right now? Bro, and then when I seen her, motherfucking money and got the fuck out of Chicago. Yeah, I'm like, this woman. I said, that woman trying to sell this shit. This woman a G, ain't she?
Bro, let me put a piece to the puzzle together for y'all. So y'all, hey Marco, this is what I was thinking about today.
The crib I just moved out of. That lady broke the fucking lock on the window.
Hey Marco, let me say this right quick because I was gonna do a live one, but I'm just gonna talk about it now, y'all. Pay attention to this here, y'all. Chosen was calling everybody a Mason, right? This how I can link all them to being Masons. For a fact, Chosen a Mason. His mama just went over there. Boo popped up with the purple thing up on her shit, right? Guaranteed she a Mason too.
Right.
But I'm gonna fuck you up with this one right here. I'm gonna fuck you up with this one right here. Boy, don't you see when Keeping Portland Real, Keeping Pussy Rotten first started her page, all she did was talk about the Masons. Chosen was giving her that information. Chosen, she an Eastern Star. That's all she did was talk about the Masons. And they kept trying to act like they was taking her page for talking about the Masons. I'm telling you, all of them is Masons, bro. Every last one of them. Chosen his mama. Yeah. Pay attention now. From Miss Barbara on down.
All of them.
Now pay attention to this one, Marco.
All of them.
Pay attention to this one. This one's gonna shake you out your boots right here, Marco. You're gonna be like, you right. Boy, you don't remember that day we had that conversation with Zari? He could have broke Zari that night. You remember we got up this morning? I say, bro, why you ain't go in on that bitch? You could have broke her. He was like, nah.
It's really the other way around. We know who the real Eastern Star and the Masons is. Payal.
Oh, bro, she gonna email me. She gonna Gmail me. Woo wop de bam. You don't remember when me, you and him was on the phone? I'll never forget. I was sitting right in the front room fucking with the dog. We was on the phone. That nigga called. That nigga all of a sudden sent us that picture and said, look, bro, here go her arm. I bet you we can find Miss Barbara on this picture. It was about 50, 60 Eastern Star ladies. He said, her mama on here. Her mama ain't no Christian. She on here. And I bet you Miss Barbara on here, too. I was like, what? Because Marco was steady trying to find out what this motherfucker, girl or boy. Marco like, I don't know. This motherfucker ain't taking all the pictures. He ain't, you know what I'm saying, taking them from the side or to the back or some shit like a training. So Marco like, this a motherfucking dude. And then I swear to God, Chosen was like, yeah, but he's like, Marco like she got a baby. Marco like she got a baby. Marco like she got a baby though. And this what Chosen knew. This why I was like, damn, there's something strange about this nigga. Chosen said this. That ain't her baby. The baby is by the girl she messing with. The other girl got the baby. I was like, whoa.
That's exactly what he said.
And he was so quick. He was like, I'm finna go live. Zach fucking trainees. That's exactly what he did. And he went live.
Yeah. God damn, this shit. And look, this shit crazy. And then, like I say, because being that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know the other side, just like a lot of other people didn't know the other side. Now I see how this nigga worked this shit to the max right here. I see how he worked this shit now.
But check this out. This, let me say this. Look, if everybody can think, like, back to, even to the Trayvon Martin thing, how his father was a Mason. The time when Trayvon, a dude that supposedly killed Trayvon Martin, at the time he was getting sentenced, Trayvon Martin was getting graduated to a 33rd degree Mason at the exact same time. But look at the pattern. Trayvon Martin's father and, you know, he his son. Same thing with Teresa, her daughter. Same thing with Miss Barbara, her daughter. It's all just a pattern.
Right. And then if we look at the symbolism.
Marco, y'all, let me say one more thing before and I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go. This another one. I knew it was 4 of them I wanted to put in that Mason thing too. Pay attention to this. We was on Chosen Queen channel one night. She just popped up and said, hey, Rob, Yaya. Me and Yaya was on the panel. She said, hey, Rob, Yaya. Somebody killed my nephew or some old shit. My people moved up in the rank. My uncle moved up in the rank. I want y'all to get that. That's the chosen king, queen case. Remember, I kept saying, Marco, let's see what's up with this chosen. I say, man, this shit sound open and shut, man, like some Masonic shit. That bitch Mason too, y'all. Trust me when I tell you. Her case was all straight Masonic. She said somebody chosen. I think they Masonic. My uncle killed his nephew. He moved up in the ranks, and now he's got money. He got this. He got that. That was the other case we supposed to been getting on. All Masonic shit, bro. All of them was Masonic. That's why Chosen mom up there with that big old purple sign over there when Chosen's supposed to hate it so much.
Wow, that's why I said if everybody pay attention, how Chosen's supposed to be so holy and everything. He get on YouTube and he talk about the Bible and, you know, he try to convince everybody, the religious people to fall for his scam. For when his mother to be on Chosen Queen panel, when Chosen Queen disagree with her, for Chosen mother to say, "Oh, here we go with this Jesus shit."
The fake mom.
Come on now.
The fake
I mean,
mom.
who would say something like that?
The fake mom.
I think the fake mom would get up there and say something like that. That goes totally against what the scam they putting out on. You would think she'd be smarter than that, even though they running a scam. God damn. Right. But at the same time, I don't pit anybody that he hang around that got like a great level of motherfucking intelligence. Me too. She probably somebody that. I agree with you so much. Bro. Yeah, that's real talk. That's how he been manipulated, bro. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. On some real life shit, bro. Now I got 2 A&R charges I done did bids on. If anybody motherfucker look me up, bro. That man did an armed robbery charge and stayed a year in the county jail and was released.
They robbed some women.
He was released.
They robbed some women. He robbed some women.
This dude, man, listen, right? This dude, we got the transcripts. We got the transcripts.
He robbed some women. Man, listen.
I need to see that.
Listen, bro. When Straight Drop told that nigga he was finna drop his motherfucking transcript, bro, that nigga called me and Marco. Man, this nigga was down there crying. I'm like, what? I'm like, ain't your shit cool? Man, Straight Drop finna drop my transcript. I'm like, bro, yo, what? That shit, it shouldn't be nothing, nigga. It ain't nothing. What you know? You ain't got nothing faulty on there, do you? Me and Marco the one made him go out and say what the fuck happened, but he was lying to us, though. I knew the story was a lie, though, anyway, when he got there. Because I asked Marco.
Panic. He went into it. Hey, Rob, Straight Drop. Hey, listen, I want everybody to pay attention to this. And a lot of everybody can recall it. When remember that time when Straight Drop was going to release Chosen court records?
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all remember how Chosen went into a panic? You just thought the United States was getting ready to be nuclear bombed the way he went into a panic. That dude said, "Man, now Straight Drop, if you release my, I'm gonna sue you." What type of street motherfucker gonna tell another motherfucker he gonna sue him for releasing his criminal background?
And that's public
shit. Hey, look, we gotta mark that down in the Guinness Book of World Records as far as that ever happening. Bro. Because I believe that's the first time that ever took place.
Yeah. Bro. Hey, bro, look.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
I know
look.
It sounds crazy.
I asked the nigga what happened. I asked the nigga what happened. I said, well, what happened then? Look, I was slicing his ass then. I'm like, what happened? He was like, no, what it was, Rob, man, I robbed some dope boys. You know, I'm a strategic robber. I robbed some dope boys, but, they didn't want to tell the police that I took their dope, so they had their girls go tell on me and woo this and that. I even got to the point where I was like, well, who was on the case? Which I asked about his rappies. Y'all, there was some more motherfuckers on the case with Chosen. And I think he told on them, Chosen told me, we all got out. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. And if you ain't finna get no 30 years, he told on them. I guarantee, listen, bro.
We all get out.
Hey, look, I guarantee y'all this.
No damn, we all get out.
Exactly.
Commit suicide.
Marco.
If Chosen got to go to jail, he'll commit suicide.
Hey, Marco,
he better not get locked up down here. He better not get locked up down here.
He better not get locked up nowhere.
Hey, Marco, hey, this what I'm telling you. This what I'm telling y'all. Gonna show y'all, Marco. Listen, bro, I guarantee y'all, I'm probably 1,000% sure, bro. I guarantee you when we look through them transcripts, I guarantee you one of those bitches probably was on the case with Chosen. I bet you one of those bitches had something to do with it. Because I bet you they shut the bitches up. I bet you they did. I bet you Chosen Queen or one of them is in that nigga transcripts or went to court for him or something. I guarantee you that.
Well, Marco, make sure you look at.
Because that's what motherfuckers do. If this your criminal motherfucker organization, when you get back out of jail, who you going back to deal with?
Right, exactly. Hey, but this is what I noticed throughout the whole entire ordeal from September to whenever it happened. If y'all notice, it seems like they using motherfuckers that was in jail.
Exactly.
Right, and that's the thing about the whole thing with the fake Irene and the Jolene Ford and then the girl Shanika Watkins. All of that shit was tied into, and they made an attempt in order to illustrate it through social media as if this really has something to do with gang violence.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Didn't I tell y'all all them was put in all them was rape? Cheese Wilson, them little motherfuckers from the west side, them was the ones who raped Breonna Garrett. All them shorties supposed to be in there. Man, listen, the shorties that did that Facebook rape over there, the first shorties that got caught for a Facebook rape was actually from our block. Shorty them had did it a year before that. They came pick Shorty them up a year later. $1 million bonds Shorty them got. Shorty them got 27 years for that shit. Then that one came out a few months later. One happened on the west side with all them and Breonna Garrett. All them motherfuckers, a lot of them shorties that was on that case running around that hotel was them 8 to 10 motherfuckers that was raping Breonna Garrett on Facebook Live with 40 people watching.
And see, that's what I'm and I never seen that footage, and you know what I'm saying? And this is like probably the second time that I even heard that about the Breonna Garrett thing, but I kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying, that they had a lot to do with this shit as well.
It did. It started in March. World, the same first picture y'all ever seen of Kenneka Jenkins sitting in that motherfucking, sitting in that classroom with them books and shit behind her with that maroon shirt on, that was Breonna Garrett. Breonna Garrett got raped in March. That was the same picture that popped up on all over the news in Chicago. Because when I first got okay, I'm like, damn, I seen that picture. Marco was like, bro, I'm gonna tell you where you seen that picture at. That's the rape victim from the Facebook rape girl. I'm like, damn, that is. That's how I knew Breonna Garrett. That's how I knew this shit was that wasn't Kenneka Jenkins. That's why I kept saying, I seen this little girl from somewhere. I seen this girl. Then I'm like, damn. Then Marco told me, he's like, bro, that's the rape victim. I'm like, you goddamn right that is. And when me and Marco brought that to Chosen, I'm like, Shorty was the motherfucker who got raped and I'm like, that picture ain't Kenneka Jenkins they got up there. That was the Shorty picture that they took down that got raped in March. And they took the picture down and put the other girl picture on the news and the other fake mama on the news. But once me and Marco brought that to him, Marco, pay attention. That's when he jumped up out of nowhere with Breonna Garrett. He told me you could catch him on Plenty Live. I was searching this or that, Breonna, and I just happened to put these two names together and came up on her. Chosen knew it. You see what I'm saying? That was his way to get Breonna.
And see, being the Chosen way from motherfucking North Carolina, how the hell would Chosen even be up on some current events or some shit like that? Because even if the shit was reported locally, that wasn't no shit, you know what I'm saying, that made no damn mainstream media, because I ain't heard nothing about that shit down here. I ain't heard nothing about no shit about that damn girl.
I'm going to tell you why Chosen. I'm going to tell you why he had it, bro. Listen to this. I'm going to tell y'all why Chosen. I'm going to tell you why he could be in South Carolina, North Carolina, and know everything, bro. You got to pay attention. He done told us too many times. Evrapedia was behind the whole lick. If he an editor for Evrapedia, bro, listen to the Evrapedia video I broke down. Chosen is Chirac boy. Chosen was an editor for Evrapedia, bro. Dude fired Chosen. Look, Chosen even said it on there. Them got to get rid. He got rid of some dude because they were supposed to date. What they do as the editor is they put the bogus stories out there. And they said it was one of the editors that started putting Monifa and them real addresses and shit out there. And Chosen said, yeah. Then this dude, and Chosen said this dude, Chirac boy, came.
The whistleblower. He the whistleblower.
Yeah, listen, bro, he knew it. Listen, Marco, just put it here. You remember we talking to Evrapedia on the phone? What Chosen say like he knew Duke Murphy? So you mean to tell me we could put Barbara's story on there and Teresa's story? He knew it, bro. Evrapedia. If Evrapedia behind the whole lick, bro, and they gonna get the money off the whole Kenneka story and Chosen the editor for him, Why wouldn't he know everything that happened? Everything. He knew Miss Barbara. He probably brought Miss Barbara in to play. I mean, he probably put the whole fucking lick together, to tell you the truth. For Miss Barbara, if Everpedia be handling it and he working for Everpedia, okay, come on, Miss Barbara. He probably know Miss Barbara. Come on, let's go and do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Can't put nothing past him, but he worked for Everpedia.
And see, this what I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but this is what I think with that whole Miss Barbara shit, man. The same way how that if you do the knowledge to the Facebook security and actually see the mass majority of people that work for Facebook security, they melanated beings, all of them black. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen the whole Miss Barbara thing and I was checking out, you know, the way that she was talking and shit, right? And I'm like, all this shit right here saying rehearsed as a motherfucker. Nah, this woman is somebody else. This woman is playing, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucking role. That's what the fuck she doing. She know what the fuck going on, bro. Because it's like...
Man, Rob didn't see that shit till later, though.
Yeah, because see, when she was saying shit like in reference to YouTube, I'm like, now how can you be at that age and you even know motherfucking YouTube vocabulary terms and shit?
It's world news. Hey, look, I don't know if you recall or how long you've been following us, but check this out. One time, I even said right when we caught on to her, like right after she left the crib, this is what I said. I was like,
now, do paperwork. I asked my daughter, why would you go back after this man bust your mouth? It don't make sense. You young ladies, you gotta be smarter than this. Don't let nobody hit on you and beat on you.
And since the first phone interview with you, Queen, we had a lot of people send in emails. We had people jump up on the panel who really support you, and they're really behind you 100%. What is the message you would like to send to those who are behind you in getting justice for your daughter?
I want everyone to know that I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you believing in me. I need your help and support. Help me get my daughter. Help me. Please help me. My daughter has been buried under a bogus name. Teresa standing up there with a dress on, with her arms all out, with waves on it, with her hand up in the air. Come on now, Miss Teresa, you know better than this. You know better than this. Getting hugs from people. People sympathizing with you. Believing that you lost your daughter. That's my baby in that casket. What is wrong with you? You went too far this time. I don't know what kind of life you lead, what you do every day or every night, who you pray to, who's your God, what goes up and what goes down in your life. I tell you this, Miss Teresa. That ain't your baby. That's my baby. I birthed Antonia Evans in the world, not you. And for you to stand up there in front of all those people at this church, lying, in the church of God, you lie. A lot of people knew that wasn't who was supposed to be in that casket. I heard people say, well, she looked darker. She looked darker. Well, she's dark complexion. Look how they blowed her face all up with all that embalming stuff. Come on, Miss Teresa, that's my daughter. Be human. Be human. Like I said, when you call TMZ, I'm ready. Do you understand me, Miss Teresa? When you call TMZ, I'm ready. Because we're going to be side by side.
Yeah, I heard it.
You ain't going to get away with this one. You ain't going to get away with this one. And RS, I see you. Do you?
For her to be her age, because when she went on Fed panel, she said some shit like that I suppose not told her if her daughter was married. First of all, you the one that told us your daughter was married to somebody named Rodney Statton. And then second of all, why in the fuck should I have to tell you? This is something you should already know. So if you use that excuse for a reason to do whatever you're trying to do, I just couldn't understand. Then not only that, I'm thinking like, here's a woman that know how to get on YouTube, get on the panel and all this shit, become renters. Why wouldn't you know how to find out, search and find out if your daughter is married? Why are you depending on me for that?
That's what I'm saying. Because
and then on top of that, to make matters worse, I'm the one that searched it. I mean, she done it too because she the one led me to the search.
Man, when she's the one your name
Statton into this. When she brought Rodney Statton into it.
Right, so right. And that
search, I seen that it was an Antonia Evans in their family. I mean, Antonia Statton into the Statton family.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. And see, with the whole thing, you know, with the Miss Barbara and the Antonia Evans thing. See, this is what Chosen King seen on my page. Now I'm gonna try to find this joint on YouTube, but it's a lady. I'm thinking that she's either from the Caribbean, and what she does is she do like eulogy videos online with DU screen recorder. She recorded, and on one of the videos when she was giving a eulogy, the woman who she was giving the eulogy on was Antonia Evans. And when I posted that shit, that's when that nigga started striking my shit before y'all knew anything about some Antonia Evans. That nigga was hitting my shit then, bro. He was hitting my shit hard. And I'm just like, oh, okay, word. I'm like, what the? I'm like,
when it happened, when it happened that he had your page took one which you said your mother pictures was on there. When that happened?
Now that we're talking about files being sealed, you have to understand that the video I showed you was 2 years ago. What are you talking about? There weren't any files to be sealed. Unless you know something that we don't know. Unless these people were juveniles and they caught a case, all the participants were juveniles. Let's just say you have this female, right? Young female that was known to constantly run away, whatever. She was straying away from the house. She might have took a liking to one boy, right? She might have took a liking to one. But in the process of her being probably sexually active already, she decided to, hey, I'll go do this with him, and then got placed in a situation where she was beaten up and forced to do more than the one that she wanted to do. Now, just because she said okay to one doesn't mean that she gave permission for all of them to do it. Now, that was a case. That was a circuit court case in which all of the juveniles, in order to keep the identity withheld, they sealed the file. But guess what? They were charged as adults. They were charged as adults. So the minute that they turn 18, this will be public record. Or that they get close, it will be public record, so you will know what really happened. The victim in the case, she was also a juvenile. All of these people were juveniles. So once again, I say, hey, if you had a daughter and your daughter was raped, right? If you had a daughter and your daughter was raped, and they think that you're going to come to court, first of all, you in gangland. So if you're not in gangland and you've never lived in that type of environment, then you're this shit right here should bedazzle you. You know. And also, I'd like to add, by the files being sealed, you really aren't aware of any of the participants, so you do not have any facts. There's you can't. All we have to stand on is the things that they had from the civil litigation. Teresa Martin and whoever else took payment that got paid, because more than Teresa Martin got paid. So let them say it. They agreed to have the case file sealed, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. And also, I feel like this. I feel like I unfairly judged people. I unfairly judged King Rob, because I won't say that everything that he's saying is accurate, but because of his delivery, we all really negated everything that he said because of his delivery. Because of his cadence, we didn't give him any credence. Because of his cadence, he came off as being intimidated. He came off as being a bully. Now, when you listen to the things that he says, he'll take you and walk you through certain parts. He doesn't do it directly, he does it indirectly. So I would say that I found a lot of truth through King Rob. I found a lot of truth through King Rob, and my viewpoint on this entire thing is there should have been a two-way respect. You have negative opinions because people are working off theories that you provided. But can I get mad at you for providing those theories? Because, hey, it's easy for me to say, oh, I would have did this and I would have did this, because my daughter didn't get raped. I'm not getting my house threatened. I'm not getting my family threatened. I'm not expected to be quiet and let my daughter get raped. This should be disciplinary action. I don't know who's over what, man, but anytime things get this bad where it's okay for somebody to go take something, especially from a minor, that shouldn't be tolerated. Principles. So, the people that I see coming together to help hide this, I can't say that it's being done with malice. It's being done with ill intention. Because once again, everybody's making judgment on a premise of inaccurate information. Now, as far as Just 33 King mentioning that these files were sealed and all these files were sealed, this once again should let you know this should let you know. This should make your mind wonder. When you look at the footage, it should when you look at the footage, it should make your mind wonder. You should think about that. Think about what it takes to have a murder scene without the certain principles of the murder scene being respected. Just think about what it takes for just think of how the people were reacting. Think of how Teresa's reacting. Think about all the inconsistencies within this situation. We all see time skips. That's a fact. Time skips say that the footage has been edited. Now, I'm not speaking to the automatons. I'm not speaking to minions. I'm not speaking to dunderheads. I'm not speaking to anybody who's not to formulate an opinion based on their own beliefs and what they've seen. When in time have you seen the police go to a murder scene and ask for footage? Right? They don't. What happens is, let me explain this to you. What happens when there's a murder that has occurred? There's something that the police are given. It's called probable cause for search and seizure. They don't ask for footage. They don't wait for footage. They don't ask for footage. They don't wait for footage. Now, giving the police edited footage or allowing the authorities to obtain edited footage is a crime. It's a murder that has taken place. It's called aiding and abetting, first-degree murder. When you go on there and you remove the timestamps, you're aiding, you're assisting in a first-degree murder charge. This is not fun. This is not a game. I need you to think. This is not per what they're saying in this reenactment and what they want you to believe. is that there weren't any arrests made and there's edited footage. You believe that you run with it and stand around because I might need to tell you a few damn lies. The police, when it's a murder scene that is taking place, you have probable cause. You have over what you call reasonable suspicion because somebody's dead. So you have probable cause to search. You have probable cause to seize any evidence that may be used in this murder, in this commission of this murder. I know you know that, right? Right. So with regard to the initial accident, because there aren't any records, that you're going to be able to obtain from an accident. Because they determined, they found it to be an accident. There aren't any records. So all you have to go by and all you have to read is what the detectives asked and what the detectives found. Now, let's just say this was a murder scene. Let's say things happen the way they say they happen. Do you think that this situation would be so lax? Let's put the views aside for a minute. Let's put the monetization to the side for a minute. And let's put yourself in the position of a mother or a father who has a daughter that has been raped and it has been done and publicized. I don't expect a pedophile to understand. So if you're a pedophile, you can feel free to exit this conversation. But if you have a daughter, if you have a son, if you're watching your niece, if you're watching your nephew or cousin underage, and you're on a particular type of time because of where you're located, your geographical location, where they do whatever gang is in that area, they're predominant. You have to do what's customary. So they say, but what happens when a rape happens? What happens when they're expecting you to be quiet? What happens when you're hood, so you do hood stuff, but then something happens to your people? And then the worst thing of it all is the situation or the reenactment is done, so they're getting vilified because what they've placed in front of us. But this was declared an accident, so there weren't any files to seal from the beginning. The only case that has arrived, quote unquote, from this situation was a civil case. And those files were sealed as to protect the identity
Developing tonight, a Chicago girl missing since Sunday, who Chicago police say was sexually assaulted live on Facebook, is safe. CBS 2's Mai Martinez joins us live from 51st and Wentworth, where area central detectives are working this case. Mai.
Erica, Chicago police found the girl around 7:45 this morning after being alerted by a concerned citizen. As the girl recovers, Chicago police are looking for those who assaulted her.
To me, it was pure hell.
Crisis responder Andrew Holmes is talking about a copy of a Facebook Live video which shows what appears to be the sexual assault of a 15-year-old girl by multiple young men. Dozens of people watched the attack as it happened, but Chicago police say no one reported it.
And if you seen the video and you see how disturbing it was, then you should have picked up the phone and called the Chicago Police Department.
Holmes got the video from a concerned community member and gave it to Chicago police.
I did see the young lady being pulled toward the bed, and she pushed back as she didn't want to go on the bed.
This morning, Chicago police say the girl was found safe near 13th and Independence, a short distance from where she was last seen Sunday afternoon in the 1400 block of South Avers. She was reunited with her family.
The main concern was her health and to get her to a hospital.
As the girl recovers, Chicago police are looking for her alleged attackers. Holmes has this message for them.
If you know you was in that room, don't wait until you get a knock on your door or the detectives want to talk to you. Just simply come down here. If you're a minor, come down here with your parents, talk to the detectives, clear your name.
As for the girl, he has another message.
And I want that young lady to know she's still a queen. She got a life ahead of her.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's how he doesn't manipulate, bro. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. On some real life shit, bro. Now I got 2 A&R charges I done did bids on. If anybody motherfucker look me up, bro. That man did an armed robbery charge and stayed a year in the county jail and was released.
They robbed some
women. He was released.
They robbed some women. He robbed some women.
This dude, man, listen, right? This dude, we got the transcripts. We got.
But Chosen, what the fuck going on? Because that Chosen, he dropped it 3 times. I don't give a fuck about that. That was Chosen. He did it 3 times because he don't got nothing to do. He thinks. See, I don't know what he thought. Anon was supposed to be scaring somebody. That's the same thing. What's the name? Dumbass did straight drop. Put the Anon up. Yeah, Rob, we coming. Same shit. T Night. Yeah, Rob, we coming. See, what gonna happen is Anon gonna fuck around and fuck them boys up. See, but that's why they look stupid. Because guess what? We don't got shit to hide, dog. We don't got shit to hide. You know what I'm saying? We legit, so we ain't got shit to hide, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's just like, see, somebody informed me, somebody in the chat on deck named Angel Gesto just said municipal principality is straight number one wrench and friend from New York City. And that's the person I'm telling you from that account where that video actually fucking came from, because I tracked that shit.
Straight
and when I seen it, I said, well, damn.
Straight dropping Chosen.
Yeah, I say, well, damn. I say, well, goddamn. I say, what? I say, this the goddamn green screen team, man.
All right, well,
green screen team out of motherfucker.
Hey, let me say something right quick.
Yeah, I just cleared that up.
Hey, let me say something right quick. Municipal principalities. Whoever you is, bitch, get ready, because we finna find out who you is, y'all. We need to get everything on this stupid bitch, because I'm finna take this bitch down. I'm finna run you through a ringer now, because I know you was straight dropping all them motherfuckers, bitch. And I don't give a fuck about you dropping no Anon on me or none of that. How about we drop your shit, bitch? And straight drop, guess what? The baby's gonna hit YouTube again tomorrow, you bitch ass nigga. Just like that. I told you, all them niggas be rocking together. All them niggas be rocking. You think I give a fuck about a non-drop money? How about y'all drop y'all names in y'all locations? Because straight drop, I heard you tell a motherfucker, man, this how I know it's him. This how I know you ain't lying. The bitch from New York, too, because straight drop on Mike Larry panel on what's that Poplar Street in Indiana? Because they was Team Teresa. Because they was Team Teresa, and they know Team Miss Barbara, and them was. They was Team Miss Barbara, and they knew Team Teresa was in Indiana.
And then, and look, to add, hey, look, check this out. And then, if everybody can recall, remember when Miss Barbara first came out, she said she tried to contact a few other YouTubers, but every other YouTuber she tried to. But listen, here's.
Bro, let me put a piece to the puzzle together for y'all. So y'all, hey Marco, this is what I was thinking about today.
The crib I just moved out of. That lady broke the fucking lock on the window.
Hey Marco, let me say this right quick because I was gonna do a live one, but I'm just gonna talk about it now, y'all. Pay attention to this here, y'all. Chosen was calling everybody a Mason, right? This how I can link all them to being Masons. For a fact, Chosen a Mason. His mama just went over there, who popped up with the purple thing up on her shit, right? Guaranteed she a Mason. She said, hey Rob, yeah. Somebody killed my nephew or some old shit. My people moved up in the rank. My uncle moved up in the rank. I want y'all to get that's the Chosen Queen case. Remember I kept saying Mark
and Queen.
With the boys, but you know, they didn't want to tell the police that I took their dope, so they had their girls go tell on me and woo this and that. I even got to the point where I was like, well, who was on the case? Which I asked about his rappies. Y'all, there was some more motherfuckers on the case with Chosen. And I think he told on them, Chosen to my, we all got out. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. And if you ain't finna get no 30 years, he told on them. I guarantee, listen, bro.
We all get out.
Hey, look, I guarantee y'all this.
No damn, we all get out.
At least I'ma sue you. What type of street motherfucker gonna tell another motherfucker he gonna sue him for releasing his criminal background?
And that's public shit.
Hey, look, we gotta mark that down in the Guinness Book of World Records as far as that ever happening. Bro. Because I believe that's the first time that ever took place.
Yeah. Hey, bro, look.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
I know
look.
it sounds crazy.
I asked the nigga what happened. I asked the nigga what happened. I said, well, what happened then? Look, I was slicing his ass then. I'm like, what happened? He was like, no, what it was, Rob, man. You know, I robbed some dope boys. You know, I'm a strategic robber. I robbed some dope boys, but, you know, they didn't want to tell the police that I took their dope, so they had their girls go tell on me and woo this and that. I even got to the point where I was like, well, who was on the case? Which I asked about his rappies. Y'all, there was some more motherfuckers on the case with Chosen. And I think he told on them, Chosen to my, we all got out. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. And if you ain't finna get no 30 years, he told on them. I guarantee, listen, bro.
We all get out.
Hey, look, I guarantee y'all this.
No damn, we all get out.
Exactly.
Commit suicide.
Marco.
If Chosen got to go to jail, he'll commit suicide.
Hey, Marco,
he better not get locked up down here.
Marco,
he better not get locked up down here.
Better not get locked up nowhere.
Hey, Marco, hey, this what I'm telling you. This what I'm telling y'all. Gonna show y'all, Marco. Listen, bro, I guarantee y'all, I'm probably 1,000% sure, bro. I guarantee you when we look through them transcripts, I guarantee you one of those bitches probably was on the case with Chosen. I bet you one of those bitches had something to do with it. Because I bet you they shut the bitches up. I bet you they did. I bet you Chosen Queen or one of them is in that nigga transcripts or went to court for him or something. I guarantee you that.
Well, Marco, make sure you look at it.
Because that's what motherfuckers do. If this your criminal motherfucker organization, when you get back out of jail, who you going back to deal with?
Right, exactly. Hey, but this is what I noticed throughout the whole entire ordeal from September to whenever it happened. If y'all notice, it seems like they using motherfuckers that was in jail.
Exactly.
Right, and that's the thing about the whole thing with the fake Irene and the Jolene Ford and then the girl Kenneka Watkins. All of that shit was tied into, and they made an attempt in order to illustrate it through social media as if this really had something to do with gang violence.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Didn't I tell didn't I tell y'all all them was put in all them was rape? Cheese Wilson, them little motherfuckers from the west side, them was the ones who raped Breonna Garrett. All them shorties supposed to be in here. Man, listen, the shorties that did that Facebook rape over there, the first shorties that got caught.
Oh, y'all heard that? Hold up. Did y'all pay attention? Because this what this finna go back to.
Developing tonight, a Chicago girl missing since Sunday, who Chicago police say was sexually assaulted live on Facebook, is safe. CBS 2's My Martinez joins us live from 51st and Wentworth, where area central detectives are working this case. My.
Erica, Chicago police found the girl around 7:45 this morning after being alerted by a concerned citizen. As the girl recovers, Chicago police are looking for those who assaulted her.
To me, it was pure hell.
Crisis responder Andrew Holmes is talking about a copy of a Facebook Live video which shows what appears to be the sexual assault of a 15-year-old girl by multiple young men. Dozens of people watched the attack as it happened, but Chicago police say no one reported it.
And if you've seen the video and you see how disturbing it was, then you should have picked up the phone and called the Chicago Police Department.
Holmes got the video from a concerned community member and gave it to Chicago police.
I did see the young lady being pulled toward the bed, and she pushed back as she didn't want to go on the bed.
This morning, Chicago police say the girl was found safe near 13th and Independence, a short distance from where she was last seen Sunday afternoon in the 1400 block of South Avers. She was reunited with her family.
The main concern was her health and to get her to a hospital.
As the girl recovers, Chicago police are looking for her alleged attackers. Holmes has this message for them.
If you know you was in that room, don't wait until you get a knock on your door or the detectives want to talk to you. Just simply come down here. If you're a minor, come down here with your parents, talk to the detectives, clear your name.
As for the girl, he has another message.
And I want that young lady to know she's still a queen. She got a life ahead of her.
A Chicago police
All for Facebook rape was actually from our block. Shorty them had did it a year before that. They came pick Shorty them up a year later. $1 million bonds Shorty them got. Shorty them got 27 years for that shit. Then that one came out a few months later. One happened on the west side with all them and Breonna Garrett. All them a lot of them shorties that was on that case running around that hotel was them 8 to 10 motherfuckers that was raping Breonna Garrett on Facebook Live with 40 people watching.
And see, that's what I'm and I never seen that footage, and you know what I'm saying? And this is like probably the second time that I even heard that about the Breonna Garrett.
Want to go on the bed.
This morning, Chicago police say the girl was found safe near 13th and Independence, a short distance from where she was last seen Sunday afternoon in the 1400.
And check this out, and if y'all were listening to what King Rob said, he said Straight Drop had something to do with it on Independence Street. Popular and Independent, but he said this was in Indianapolis. So, whoa, what this look like? This ain't Andrew Holmes' first time with the people, bruh. And listen to what Andrew Holmes said, how he got the footage of a concerned citizen gave him a video. They was watching a Facebook Live video in a private group that everybody was watching, number 40 people. Somehow somebody linked the video to Andrew Holmes out of all people in cases. And he told y'all who had something to do with it. Check this out. He told everybody who had something to do with the Straight Drop name came up.
Everything, but I kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying, that they had a lot to do with this shit as well.
It did. It started in March. World, the same first picture y'all ever seen of Kenneka Jenkins sitting in that motherfucking, sitting in that classroom with them books and shit behind her with that maroon shirt on. That was Breonna Garrett. Breonna Garrett got raped in March. That was the same picture that popped up on all over the news in Chicago. Cause when I first got okay, I'm like, damn, I seen that picture. Marco was like, bro, I'm gonna tell you where you seen that picture at. That's the rape victim from the Facebook rape girl. I'm like, damn, that is. That's how I knew Breonna Garrett. That's how I knew this shit was that wasn't Kenneka Jenkins. That's why I kept saying, I seen this little girl from somewhere. I seen this girl. Then I'm like, damn. Then Marco told me, he's like, bro, that's the They didn't want to tell the police that I took their dope, so they had their girls go tell on me and woo this and that. I even got to the point where I was like, well, who was on the case? Which I asked about his rappies. Y'all, there was some more motherfuckers on the case with Chosen. And I think he told on them, Chosen to my, we all got out. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. And you ain't finna get no 30 years. He told on them. I guarantee, listen, bro.
We all get out.
Hey, look, I guarantee y'all this.
No damn, we all get out.
Exactly.
Look, man. Look, I'm gonna go and give y'all this because some of y'all ain't on game time, and I can clearly see that. So I'm gonna get y'all as vivid of a picture as I can to let y'all know what they trying to. They saying going on. They running y'all around. First off, if y'all think purple is a representation of Kenneka's favorite color, you need to stop looking. You need to go find something else to do. If you think these people around here wearing purple bandanas and purple, and Teresa wearing purple eyeliner, and Lenore is wearing a purple bandana, and all the rest of the people y'all see wearing purple, if y'all think they just wearing purple because that's her favorite color, I'm not gonna call you an idiot because you're not on gang time. And I can say this shit because you know what I'm saying. I'm with that bull. You feel me? You can look. You can go and look you can look me up. You feel me? You find the right stuff. You know. I you know. Ain't no need. I ain't talking about that. All right. So the spin they trying to get y'all. I want y'all to see, cause y'all remember Loso Day. Y'all remember how they was looking at Kenneka. I'm not going through finding any spots in the videos. You ain't got to like this video when you come in because, you know, you might have a difference of opinion. You might, you know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for no money. I ain't here for that. You feel me? To go back and forth about that look, you know, I ain't here for that. This serves as a eye-opener for people who are gang illiterate. I'm not going to give you too much, but I'm going to give you insight so you won't be running around here in the blind. Okay. Now, I don't believe she's dead. Irene, solid. Solid. Irene is a solid homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of times she could have dropped the ball or told something and she didn't. You ain't gonna find too many females. You're not gonna find too many females that's gonna color that they wear. Look up the area where they're located. Look up what they call each other. Solid. Solid. Irene is a solid homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of times she could have dropped the ball or told something and she didn't. You ain't gonna find too many females. You're not gonna find too many females that's gonna, you know, act like that. They're gonna be quick to, you know. All right, now this girl that they're saying name is Kenneka, which that's not up for debate right now. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying this girl that they're saying is Kenneka. She was in a relationship with a guy named Rico. What was Rico? I ain't telling you. I'm not gonna tell y'all these things because y'all, if you've been in it long enough, you're supposed to know what these. You're supposed to know. These are different variables within this case that you're supposed to pay attention to. Okay, what was Rico affiliated with? What gang was Rico affiliated with? Go look that up. While you're looking that up, look up the color that they wear. Look up the area where they're located. Look up what they call each other. You know, all this factors in. So, Kenneka didn't know any of these people. She probably knew them, but she probably didn't hang with them. But guess what? Because of Rico, now she goes into their area. Now she goes into their area. Now she hanging with them. You know why? Because they finna put Kenneka down. When I say put Kenneka down, I mean they're finna add her. They're finna add her to the roster. They're finna add her to the roster of whatever it is they're affiliated with. Right. So upon watching this, right, the people in Kenneka's area, Londale, Christiana, they see this. Like, what's you doing? Do you know what it is over here? You feel me? They're like, well, so you gonna go over there and do that, and then come back over here on Loso Day with gold in your hair, like you ain't like you didn't just go over there and flip. Oh, y'all didn't hear Rico say they flipped her unknown. I'm not gonna tell you what unknown is. Go look it up. When you go look unknown up, you find out what unknown is. And when he said that he flipped Kenneka unknown and called her Nika Lord, Nika Lord, you know we flipped you unknown. Why else would she be in the video with all them with all of their colors on and not purple? So yeah, it's a lot of people mad because you went over there and started trying to rep what they rep. Your mama rep that, Lenore rep that, your uncle rep that, everybody you see with them purple things on, they rep that. So to the people who really actually don't know what's going on, here, I'm giving this to you. You've been awakened. You feel me? That night.
Just listen to him. There'll be another reason why she was targeted. But keep this in mind, we getting back to Londale. Was King Rob was mentioning this?
Suicide.
Marco.
Chosen got to go to jail. He'll commit suicide.
Hey, Marco.
He better not get locked up down here.
Marco,
he better not get locked up down here.
He better not get locked up nowhere.
Hey, Marco, world. Hey, this what I'm telling you. This what I'm telling y'all. Gonna show y'all, Marco. Listen, bro, I guarantee y'all, I'm probably 1,000% sure, bro. I guarantee you when we look through them transcripts, I guarantee you one of those bitches probably was on the case with Chosen. I bet you one of those bitches had something to do with it. Because I bet you they shut the bitches up. I bet you they did. I bet you Chosen Queen or one of them is in that nigga transcripts or went to court for him or something. I guarantee you that.
Well, Marco, make sure you look at it.
Because
she was supposed to join the Illuminati. Y'all don't remember when Monifa said, oh, she didn't want to join the Illuminati? You know who the Illuminati is? If you don't, take $1 out your pocket, look at the things on a dollar bill, and then that'll tell you who the Illuminati is because all of their literature is on $1. Man, niggas didn't know what I'm talking about. They feel me. Feel me? For the
just like the mama here. That's like the mama. Y'all heard that? That's their literature. Who benefit out the Kenneka cover-up case? The mama. That's their money. That's every dollar we got in our pocket, that's their money. So watch this. He told everybody what it is.
The people that don't know, I suggest you listen closely. So when Loso Day goes on, what the fuck they looking at her like, you know, they tripping like, what you doing over here? Going back over there where they at. Going back. Everybody hot. Everybody hot. And then not only do you flip, you don't want to go all the way with the flip. So now you stuck. Now you don't put yourself in a situation where you went over here to flip and then want to flip all the way until and get with what they will. You didn't want to do what it took to join the Illuminati, which is what they represent, which is what Irene represents, which is what Killer represents. Look at what they got on. I'm gonna need y'all to wake up, man. Y'all, cause y'all had me puzzled, man. Y'all, it can't be this day and time. And y'all think y'all kids, man, are not subject to these things when they go out, man. So we're finna get a couple factual things straightened out, because I know y'all grown. Some of y'all people on here too grown to be. That took place in 2017, in March. They were reenacting a rape that took place. Having second thoughts about this.
Here we go right here, gang. Here we go right here. The same thing with King Rob and them. We just talking about this right here.
Let's put this
same thing
man.
With King Rob,
You know, I robbed some dope boys. You know, I'm a strategic rob. I robbed some dope boys, but you know, they didn't want to tell the police that I took their dope, so they had their girls
on the news. We're talking about. Look at this.
When Melanin was in that car, we all know who Melanin is, the one who helped Chosen King spread the narrative of the Antonia Evans. When she got on there to tell that story, initially she spoke about a rape that took place in 2017, in March. They were reenacting a rape that took place. So that was facts. You can look that up. That happened. And that rape was in the Lawndale area where Christiana is located. Where Gang them at. You know, there's no need to go discuss Gang. You feel me? Gang knows what I'm talking about. I guess that everybody's entertained. Even the stories I hear that I know are blatant jackassery. We entertain that. But one thing that happened for sure is that a rape took place. On Facebook Live, they threatened her uncle, they threatened her mom, and they had to get her out of there because she was being threatened every day. Everything that came after that, Melanin said, blatant jackassery. That was to feed this narrative that everybody wants to have. Why would I reenact a murder? Reenactment is the same thing as a play. It's scripted. You know what play means? A reenactment is the same thing as a play. I need you to think about that. I need y'all to think about all this, because the last time I told a person that there wasn't a Santa Claus, I got in trouble for that. So I just want y'all to open y'all mind and just think. I wouldn't want my daughter to be subjected to any ridicule. If she had already been raped, ran away, got lost, do you think that I would want her there? Why else would you think that the mom isn't so emotionally involved? She know her daughter's okay. Why else do you think that the records are sealed? Do y'all know that court cases are public? Murder cases are public. You can go in there and read murder cases that happen in your area. You can go in there and read these items were sealed to keep you spending, number one, but for the protection of her daughter. You can call her Kenneka Jenkins. I call it a key generator. Because every time y'all come on here with a different narrative, it's just like a key generator. They're going to listen to what y'all say, create the scheme that you're talking about.
So, make a long story short, that was the same gang now that King Rob was talking about. That was on that rape on that Facebook Live. So, is it safe to say that if Andrew Holmes had to be in that Facebook group, had the video, and he reported the video to catch somebody else up in the rape, and King Rob her telling everybody who was a part of it and who got off the case. Look, it ain't, check this out. When you say, why is this case sealed with a question mark? It ain't no more question. Why is it sealed? You should know, why is it sealed? This is why is it sealed. You got Andrew Holmes, right? Look at this. Look, check this out. Check this out. Watch this. Hold on. Matter of fact, what he just said about the case. You got Andrew Holmes, right? Where is it? Right here. On the same case that King Rob told y'all who gang them was and who was a part of this case. And he telling y'all about this case. And you got Andrew Holmes telling everybody this.
Right on time.
Developing tonight, a Chicago girl missing since Sunday, who Chicago police say was sexually assaulted live on Facebook, is safe. CBS 2's My Martinez joins us live from 51st and Wentworth, where area central detectives are working this case. My.
Erica, Chicago police found the girl around 7:45 this morning after being alerted by a concerned citizen. As the girl recovers, Chicago police are looking for those who assaulted her.
To me, it was pure hell.
Crisis responder Andrew Holmes is talking about a copy of a Facebook Live video which shows what appears to be the sexual assault of a 15-year-old girl by multiple young men. Dozens of people watched the attack as it happened, but Chicago police say no one reported it.
And if you seen the video and you see how disturbing it was, then you should have picked up the phone and called the Chicago Police Department.
Holmes got the video from a concerned community.
So he said these people watched the video. Nobody didn't report the video, but somehow he ended up with the video and turned it to the police. And you still thinking like, what's wrong with that picture? Let's play this.
community member and gave it to Chicago police.
I did see the young lady being pulled toward the bed, and she pushed back as she didn't want to go on the bed.
This morning, Chicago police say the girl was found safe near.
And let's stop it right there. So you don't see what's really going on with this? Hold up. Why would you reenact Murray?
First breaking news in the death of a young woman at a suburban hotel, what surveillance video shows. Good evening, I'm Rob Johnson.
And I'm Erica Sargent. For days, the big question, how did Kenneka Jenkins wind up in a freezer? CBS 2's Sandra Torres is live at the Rosemont Police Station tonight. Sandra.
Well, Rob and Erica, a short time ago, crisis responder Andrew Holmes came here to the Rosemont Police Department. He told us he saw the surveillance video, a video that shows Kenneka walking into that freezer on her own.
Me looking at the video, she was trying to find her way back upstairs to the lobby. And she was checking the doors, and she was checking other doors, just trying to find her way back upstairs. So
it's a repeating cycle. And this means this ain't Andrew's first time interacting with King Rob, Miss Teresa and them. That prove it with this. That's why you gotta keep those documents sealed. That's why you need those documents sealed. Any more questions, goddammit? But it's a repeating cycle. So why would Miss Teresa claiming, well, why do you think Miss Teresa said, y'all, I'm thinking Andrew Holmes is a friend. He snaked me. Hold on, matter of fact, check this out. Let me just show you on Miss Teresa page. Let me just show you on Miss Teresa page. Her page. Watch this. Hold on. Video. Why you think this title read this? The first time I noticed I was getting snake. And you said you thought Andrew Holmes was a friend. Pie y'all. Come on, man. Look. Look at this. But hello. They ain't love y'all. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Share, like, and subscribe. And we finna be back later on today. Dig it, Jack.
In saying that, she was walking forward where all of the video cameras caught her every movement, and I watched her as she went through the other door, and at the same time, she went through an unsecured area, which is not her fault.
And that unsecured area is where the walk-in freezer was located. And here's what else we know at this hour. Rosemont police tell us they released the surveillance